Felicitations, adventurers! Welcome to Roll for Felicity, where we play serialized one-shots in a multitude of systems with assorted players. And today, I'm so excited to play this Vampire the Masquerade one-shot. Sorry about the technical difficulties and crashing stream. Dreamy sent me a virus that crashed my Discord, crashed OBS, but we're gonna keep it rolling. Thank you all for the hype train also. Gifted subs, for the follows, Dreamy for the resub, Delta, 7 for the resub, Mila for the gifted sub, and then Apologia Theta, thank you for the follow. I'm really excited to play today. If you're new here, my name's Taylor. I do a bunch of different one-shots like this, in a bunch of different systems. I'll talk about that more when we do more in-depth stuff, when we come back from break in the middle of the stream. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm usually the person who is GMing stuff on this stream. So sometimes games like Good Society that are like Jane Austen stuff, or games like this where we're all playing creepy little nasty vampires. But before we get into too much about the game, I'm going to throw it over to my players for them to introduce themselves. Oh, and I have an icebreaker question that we can use to get to know us a little bit better. The question is, who's your favorite vampire? And we'll start with Dreamy. Do you want to introduce yourself to everyone? Oops, hang on, sorry. When it crashed, it turned off my desktop audio. Okay, so people can hear me now. Sorry.
Hi everyone. My name is Dreamy. I mostly stream Final Fantasy. My favorite vampire. I don't actually feel very strongly about any vampire. Let me just say, but I feel like I have to go with my gut instinct and probably choose one of the Twilight vampires.
Oh, hell
my
yeah!
Favorite vampire.
Oh my god!
For a reason.
Which one though?
Spiritually, I identify with Rosalie Hale. She's the one who's like a big bitch to everyone.
I love that.
Did that say something about you, Dreamy?
Get ready for Dreamy's character.
yeah. But as a vampire named Bella, I think I also have to choose Edward Cullen.
Yeah.
True.
And his very iconic line, "As if you could outrun me."
Oh, he said that.
As if you could fight me off. I'm designed to kill. Yep.
Get ready for that. I'll throw it over to Faye. Do you want to introduce yourself to everybody and let us know your favorite vampire?
Yo, what's up? I'm Faye, and I guess my favorite vampire, I want to say, perhaps someone from Castlevania. Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they're all very hot.
Yeah, they are hot.
Definitely.
They are hot. Okay, well, what are their fucking names? The fucking Dracula guy, Tepesh, and Alucard. Dracula and Alucard.
I remember Alucard because it's just
Wait, what the fuck?
backwards.
Wait, hold on. Are they recording what I'm saying right now? What the fuck?
Is who recording what you're saying?
I see the stream.
Oh, it's captions, yeah.
They're captioning me. What the fuck?
Hell yeah.
What the
Yeah, captions. Zoom has captions.
Are you sure you just don't have someone in the basement like typing this all
I do.
up
My
right
husband's in the other room type very quickly.
Okay. Very fast.
Yeah.
He's like one of those courtroom typists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or Alucard from Helsing or whatever.
Yeah. Anyone named Alucard. How about Elfie? Do you want to introduce yourself to everybody and let us know your favorite vamp?
No. I love Akasha. I love Akasha from Queen of the Damned.
Oh,
Yeah, she, especially the Elia actress version, like she is so beautiful, so gorgeous. Every vampire just has that vibe. And I want to see I definitely want to see Dreamy's character play up like the sexiness factor,
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
I think I forgot
Bust
to say...
those titties out.
I think I forgot to say my favorite vampire, which I am a sucker for What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh my god, how could I forget about that show?
Any of those vampires.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking stupid. I love What We Do in the Shadows.
Shocked that no one said it.
Oh my god, I'm so dumb.
We're just watching that, huh?
Yeah. Okay, can I change? I don't know. I like all of them.
Yeah, that I mean, I cheated. I just said all of them.
But I definitely want to include what we do in the shadows in there.
Yeah.
Probably Nandor or Laszlo or any of them. God damn it.
Yeah.
Hell
good. So during the stream tonight, there's some stuff that you can do in chat to affect the game, and also the things you can do to support the stream. So the first thing that you can do to support the stream is I do have a command so that you can make stream markers, so that I can go back later and make clips of good moments. Because I know, especially with an RPG, a tabletop RPG, you don't want to miss a moment by going off into the clip thing. So if you just put ! marker in chat, I can make a clip of it later, and that's super helpful to me because I'm not ever motivated to edit. So there's things that you think would be fun to see on TikTok or YouTube or Twitter, that kind of thing. The other thing that you can do is I do have tip rewards, which Mila, if you're in chat, Dreamy, you just did it. Perfect.
Where I put it in.
Yeah. You can affect the game tonight with either bits, or I do have a Ko-fi that you can use as well. For 200 bits, you can give one player +1 to one of their dice pools. For 500 bits, you can give all players +1 to a dice pool. They can choose when to use that. Or for 1,000 bits or $10, you can add +1 to each vampire's hunger. So if you're familiar with this game at all, that's kind of the scary option. The more hungry these vampires are, the scarier it is. And then finally, the last thing you can do to support the stream, congratulations, you're already doing it. Thank you so much for watching, whether you're seeing this live on Twitch or whether you're watching the VOD on YouTube. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a good time watching us play this game.
Or else.
Or else. And then if anyone's watching who's like familiar with the game Vampire the Masquerade, which is what we're playing tonight, I'm gonna just mention that I do have a no backseating rule when I'm playing tabletop RPGs, so please don't like tell me what rules are and don't tell the players like what they should be doing. We are also like ignoring some of the rules, ignoring some of the lore. So if there's a moment where you're like, the rules are supposed to be this, just think that in your head. You don't have to tell me. You can talk about it to your friends, but I'd prefer not to know. And with that, I think we're ready to play the game proper. Are you all ready?
Ready. Oh, I also saw Tisha tipped 500 bits earlier, so we all get a plus one.
Yes, you all get a +1 to a future roll. You don't all have to use it at the same time.
Should we write that down somewhere?
Yes, write it down somewhere that you have a +1 bonus. And then I'll let you know if there's a time that you want to use that. So, I have a little thing. Oh my gosh! Tisha just cheered 1,000 bits. So go ahead and add another +1 to your hunger. So instead of being at 200, you're all at 3 hunger.
Oh god.
But I will say, if we do get a lot of bits, I might change the 1,000 bits to something else because I don't want just the vampires to immediately lose control.
Yeah, we don't want to die.
Yeah.
We start the game, we're dead.
Exactly. 5 hunger. So that
oh my god.
Were you gonna say something else?
I'm good.
Okay. So it's getting towards the end of summer in LA. These days are hot and dry, but none of you have to worry about what happens during the daytime. The night is much more temperate and more interesting. You've each come up with reasons that mortals might believe you're active at night. In fact, you each have mortals in your lives who think that you're the same as them, that you share the same heartaches, struggles, and joys. But you have them all fooled, and for the most part, it's safer for them that way, as long as you never lose control and let the beast and your hunger control you. They're all vampires. First, Elfie, do you want to describe your character as she's playing a show right now? You're currently performing in our first scene of tonight's game.
Oh shit. All right, well, my character Boots, as you can tell by my photo, she has short black hair, outgrown bangs that she pushes to the side. She is a smoker. She smokes a lot, unfortunately, and everyone can smell it on her stinky breath. And she loves to fiddle with electronics. She loves working as a sound engineer at her local club. And she is usually wearing a baggy white band tee of some sort. And right now she's wearing one with the words undeadly on it in barely legible metal font.
Yeah. What does Boots perform solo? Do you have a band with you? Like, what kind of music are you doing?
She is solo.
Yeah.
She is playing, she has like a sampler and a synth. That's basically all she uses. It's a very bare bones electronic performance.
How well attended is this show? Like, what kind of venue are you in? What's the vibe like?
It's a smaller industrial club. I think there's probably about, I want to say like 40 people, 40 to 50.
Yeah. And they're loving the show. You have a good amount of notoriety in this scene. You're not like famous, like world famous, but you are very well known, like in your genre, especially in like LA. People know you, and you have some fans and followers. So you're performing this show, and pretty much immediately after, your friend Matthew pulls you aside. He is a fellow vampire. And you've known him for a while. You've known him for as long as you've been a kindred, which I know you Boots know this, but for the benefit of other people. He looks a lot, I would say if this was a movie, he would look a lot like Lenny Kravitz. Very similar vibe. Yeah. But he pulls you aside. You're also involved with like the Anarchs as well as Matthew is as well. And you all, when we did character creation, you all kind of decided that like the reason you all work together, the reason you all know each other is because you are at least publicly trying to protect this city and protect your turf. From Camarilla, from rogue vampires, and like protect other kindred, but also protect like humans as much as you can. Right. Matthew is also part of that kind of I was gonna say vibe, but that's not really what
I know what you mean.
Yeah, he's a part of that endeavor is the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
So he pulls you aside and is like, "Hey, Boots, great show."
Oh. Thank you. It was kind of awful, but I'm glad you liked it.
I mean, you're kind of holding yourself to pretty high standards, but what's new? Some musicians struggle. I got a gig for you.
Oh, really? Where?
It's the secret vibe, not music related. Can I talk to you somewhere a little more private?
I guess so. Sure. And we go to a more private area.
Yeah. He kind of leans in because there's obviously a lot of people around who aren't kindred at this show. In fact, probably pretty much everyone except for you and Matthew. And he leans in. He's like, I need to talk to you and your coterie at Bella's club whenever you get a chance. There are some rumors of some blood witches that are getting more active. And they're taking out kindred, they're taking out humans. I don't know exactly what they are. But it's in our turf. It's happening in LA.
Well, let's lead the way and talk to her, figure out what's going on, see if she knows anything, because I sure haven't.
My mom, I think, just tipped us, so that's what that little sound was.
Your mom?
I think so, so I'll let you know
Mom's
what
here?
that's gonna be. My mom is in chat.
Hi, Mom.
Aww.
That's so
so yeah, Boots, you go off with Matthew. We'll cut over to our next vampire. Dolores, you are at the witch shop where you live. You spend a lot of time here, which is called the Heath Star. With
Hell yeah.
This other kindred who owns the shop. Her name's Bryony. And she's kind of like, "Come on, Dolores, just let me do a quick tarot reading for you. I think it would be fun. You never let me read your tarot."
She just stares at her for a second. No.
I could just do a quick 3-card spread. I know you've been like super busy lately. We could do past, present, future. It would be great. It'd be so fun.
She kind of lets out a small groan. Ugh. Okay.
Yes,
fine.
I'm so excited. Bryony like kind of runs around, starts getting things ready, like setting up some candles and things like that. What does Dolores look like?
Dolores is an olive-toned skinned woman who has long, very dark brown hair. She immediately sort of looks like she's glaring, but she also has like these giant bags under her eyes, which indicate that she doesn't sleep, and she really doesn't. If anyone would be, able to look closer, they might sense like a hint of sadness to her, but for the most part, she looks kind of unfriendly.
Yeah. It's,
and she...
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Don't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, you're good. I was just going to say that she wears long, flowy, dark clothes that are witchy.
Yeah.
So kind of like they might be tattered. They might have patches on them. She might have some jewelry and stuff, but she has witchy attire.
Yeah. At sharp contrast to Bryony, who is very cheerful. She's like a little bit chubby, has a round face, dark skin, curly hair, and she's kind of going around getting everything ready. Also, my mom did just add +1 to your hunger again. So
What?
Oh my god!
So you're at 4 hunger.
Wow.
Oh my god!
The next person who does 1,000 bits, I'll come up with something different than hunger, because you'll go into
Add it to my health.
Yeah, you'll start. It'll start being crazy. So if anyone wants to tip another $10, you can, but it won't be hunger. It'll be something else, something exciting. So anyway, Bryony is like running around getting things together, and she pulls out her tarot deck, starts shuffling through it. And she's like, yes, I'm just gonna it'll be really quick. I know you've got other stuff to do. But I'm gonna do just past, present, future. And as she says past, a card, comes out of the deck, which is, the Fool. And she sets it out, in your spread. And she says, oh, someone in your past took advantage of you, your trust, the Fool is like about naivety, but I wouldn't really call you naive. Kind of looks at you questioningly.
I don't want to play this anymore.
She says, we don't have to get into it. Let's do your present. Let's do your present. Pulls out another card. And it's another Major Arcana card, which she kind of is surprised at. It's the Justice card. And she says, okay, well, this isn't surprising. I know you spend a lot of your time devoted to, keeping people safe. But, this card, since it's your present, it kind of is also, giving some, advice and things that might help you in your present. And with the Justice card, she gestures towards, like, the sword that the woman on the Justice card is holding and says, one of the things that when you devote your life to justice it is a double-edged sword. And it's, it's taken its toll on you. Looks at the dark bags under your eyes. And she says, but that's a good.
I have no idea what you mean.
That's a good.
I feel totally fine.
It's a good present card to get. I think it's true for you. And 2 Major Arcana, that's like crazy. And as she says that, the third card comes out of the deck, and as it kind of lands face down, she flips it over and and the third card is the Tower. And she
great.
Says,
Great.
Okay. This kind of, your future holds some upheaval, you know, something ending, betrayal.
Oh, just what I needed.
Well,
thank you.
It's not necessarily like someone's going to betray you. It could be that your perception of the world is at odds with what really is. So maybe something's going to be revealed to you. That could be something good with the tower. She looks kind of uncertain. It's not a good card, but what a powerful spread, Dolores. I don't remember the last time I had 3 major arcana when I was doing a spread for somebody. So that's good.
Is it?
It's powerful.
I feel like Dolores probably has some idea of tarot.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Yeah. You have high occult.
Right.
So I think that would be, yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to make some like an occult roll?
Wait, did you already do the future?
Yeah, that's the
present?
tower.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was the tower. Oh, derp.
Future was justice. Or present was justice, future was tower.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think she's just kind of staring at it and sort of kind of getting her own interpretation too.
Yeah, roll
on top
me,
of what you said.
Roll me, we'll do the first roll of the night. So roll me occult, with, let's see, what main skill do I want to do with this? Maybe resolve. So you'll add your dots for resolve and your dots for your occult ranking together, and you'll roll that many dice. And this is an easy challenge, so you just need to get 1 success.
Okay, so my resolve is 5 die,
Mm-hmm.
and occult is 4.
So actually, you don't even need to roll, because you're so good at it. There is
child's play to me.
Yeah, there's a rule in the game that like if a roll would be like so easy that there's no point in rolling it, then you just don't even need to roll it. So first I'll ask, what do you think Dolores is seeing in this spread?
I feel like she is sort of seeing something she already knew,
Yeah.
in a way, because she's been very dedicated to her studies and to, you know, the movement, the Anarch movement.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like to her, this is just kind of like she sort of already knew. But I think like the tower it probably surprised her a little bit, but at the same time, she was sort of like, well, I'm fucking doomed anyway, so fuck it. You know,
Yeah.
she's extremely nihilistic.
Yeah.
And she's sort of like, as long as I think she liked seeing the justice card, at least.
Mm-hmm.
But I think with the tower, she was like, oh, well, cool. I'm forever fucked. That's nice.
It's very like, I think the vibe that you get with the successful occult check too is it's very like when you're watching a TV show and it's like last time on, and it like shows some character that hasn't been on the show for like a season or something, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh, that person's coming back. That's kind of the vibe you get from this reading.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay.
Not good.
I didn't. Oh, no. Wait. Yeah. Let's go.
Not a good feeling for Dolores.
Oh, no. So I think she's on edge for sure after that then.
Yeah.
I think she's like definitely prepared for this for a long time.
Yeah.
So she's definitely more on edge. And I think you can see after the reading, you can see like before she was probably just more tired and kind of, she's always has like this gloomy aura, but like after the reading, she definitely seems more on edge. You know, a little more prickly, right? I think she knows that something's coming and she just doesn't have a good feeling about it. You know, she's like, I've been preparing for this.
With that kind of ominous, on that ominous note, let's cut over to our final vampire of the evening. Bella, you're at your strip club. You're waiting for the other two to show up, because you've been, Matthew or various other contacts have gotten, the three of you together, because you normally work together as a coterie. First of all, tell me about your club. What does it look like?
The strip club is more of a gentleman's club because you can only enter. We really vet our patrons, is what I'll say.
Yeah.
So really only like the richies can enter.
Yeah.
And it's kind of tucked away a little bit because it's a little bit of a secret, you know. It would be distasteful if it was just like out there on like the strip with like all these lights pointing at it, advertising what it is. So it's more of like a tucked away spot where like rich men and women can come and like get their pleasures, while also being very discreet.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and
yeah.
Sorry, I'll cut in with this really quick just for some context of, you know, the neighborhood and everything. The strip club, Boots's, like the place that she was performing, and the Heath Star are all kind of in the same neighborhood in downtown LA, because this is kind of your turf as vampires. So you're all kind of relatively close to each other pretty frequently. Oh, we just got 500 bits, so everybody go ahead and give yourselves another +1 to spend on future rolls.
Thank you. Who was it? What's it?
Yeah, Kiato, if I'm saying that right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kiato.
Thank you.
So yeah, sorry, Dreamy, keep going with with your description, because we don't know what Bella looks like yet either.
Okay, so wait, here, I'll finish describing the club, but it's just like a very classy club. You walk in and it's like dark, moody lights, very luxurious, kind of like a speakeasy sort of vibe.
Yeah.
And like I said, like dim lights, because anyone who comes in for whatever pleasures they're coming in for, I imagine want some semblance of privacy, even if it's like, obviously, like you're in a room full of people still. So Bella is a very she's standing kind of uptight by the back door of the club, waiting for the other vampires to come, because they are not allowed to enter through the front door. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. They're not allowed to enter through the front door, because that would totally ruin the vibe. She doesn't want any of her regular patrons to see them. Because she has like an image to uphold. She's wearing this like sexy white dress, has a little bit of side boob. She has like really beautiful, like thick, kind of like wavy hair. And overall, people would describe her as attractive. But that is like one of the appeals of the gentleman's club.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Is Lysander, your sire, around?
Lysander, she would make sure that he is not here tonight, because or if he was there, she would have tried to get him to leave the gentleman's club, just because she knows that people are coming and she does not want to like explain the presence of other vampires to Lysander.
Oh,
wait.
Does Lysander know about the rest of your coterie? Does he know that you like hang out with Anarchs?
No, he doesn't know.
Wow.
Lysander is your sire?
Yes.
Oh shit. He doesn't know. This is so taboo.
I would say that most other vampires that Bella knows do not know that she knows that she's like a part of a coterie.
Yeah, because you.
I love that double agent.
On paper, you're a member of the Camarilla.
Yes.
Which for anyone who's like not familiar with the lore of Vampire the Masquerade, which honestly we're not going to get into that much because there's a lot. But basically a lot of vampires fall into one of two camps. The Camarilla, which is this ancient organization that's very hierarchical and decides like what vampires are allowed to do, what vampires aren't allowed to do. The Masquerade in the title Vampire the Masquerade refers to the fact that all vampires pretend to some degree that they're human so that humans don't hunt them into extinction, which is something that's been in danger of happening before to vampires. And then the other people, other vampires are considered anarchs, who think that the coterie is too rigid, is unfair to vampires, especially to like newer generations of vampires, that kind of thing. So so Bella has a coterie of anarchs that she works with, but as far as anyone knows, is in the Camarilla, so that's, you know.
Yeah, and just to clarify, the patrons of the Gentlemen's Club are both humans and also other vampires. So like she definitely like is trying to make sure that like once Boots and Dolores come, she's gonna like usher them into like a secret back room like as fast as possible, because if any of like the other vampires in the club even like get a whiff of this, then it's like things would be ruined for her. Yeah
Gossipy.
So I think this is a good time for the other two of you to get to the what is the name of your club, Bella?
It's it's Le Champagne, because it's she put like a little bit of thought into it, but you know not too much.
Just fancy. Fancy name.
It's like just fancy enough, but also like when you hear the name you're kind of like that kind of sounds like it could be like a skeezy place, and in certain ways it is.
Where people can come.
In more ways than just one.
People can come in more ways than one, and people can drink in more ways than one.
Yes, people can also drink in more ways than one. Yep.
Yeah. So the other two of you get to the club. Is there anything the other two of you are doing to like, you know, make an entrance, conceal yourselves, anything you're doing to prep for this meeting?
I might use like stealth or obfuscate or something.
Yeah. Let me look at what your obfuscate stuff is. Because I think you have it.
Cloak of Shadows.
Yes. So Cloak of Shadows is you have to be standing perfectly still.
Okay.
So once you arrive, you could become functionally invisible. Oh yeah. Thank you, Kato. I didn't even say this. We have not even said what clan everyone is, which is like a big part of the game. But yeah, do y'all want to say what clans your characters are? I feel like people might be able to guess with some of them. I feel like Dreamy's is very spot on. Dreamy, what clan are you?
I am a member of the Ventrue.
Yeah. What about Dolores?
She's a member of the Tremere.
Yeah. And then Boots. What's Boots?
She is a Toreador.
Very cool. So yeah, I should have prompted you all to say that, because it's like, if you were playing D&D and you never said like what race or class you are.
I feel you.
So you definitely can be stealthy, Dolores, but unless you're just like standing still, you're not.
Okay, then I'll just be stealthy.
Cool. I don't even think I'll have you roll anything for it yet, because there's not like people specifically like looking for you right now. You kind of sneak into the club. Is there anything that that Boots is doing to prep or anything like that?
I think I might want her to do her aura perception before she goes to meet these people.
Okay. What hunger are you at?
I'm at.
You're all at 4, right?
We're all at 4.
Yeah. Dude, I was about to say 3, then I remembered I got another one.
So is 5 max?
5 isn't max, but when you get to 5, you have to roll a frenzy check to see if you can stay in control of your character. So what I'll say is...
So we're all like, we're on the brink of
starving.
I want a snack.
You're
Okay,
all
so I
very
think-
hungry.
Dolores is definitely kind of cranky because she's hungry. That's for sure.
Yeah. So I'll mention this, Boots, just so that you kind of know the stakes in advance. To use aura perception, you have to do a rouse check. If you fail the rouse check, you get another hunger, which would bring you to 5 hunger.
Bro.
And then you would have to roll not to frenzy. So your character would know that. So I want to make sure that I give you the chance to
Actually, I think I'm gonna walk back on that. I'll save the frenzy. I'll save the frenzy for when we're like, I don't know, about to battle or something.
Yeah. Makes sense. Just little things that you would know. For some reason, my alerts are like in the middle of the overlay. I don't know why. But Delta, thank you for the bits. So you all get another +1 that you can add.
Woo!
Yeah, it's a good one.
God,
It's a good
Delta
one.
was nice.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Delta.
Thank you, Delta. I knew you'd come in for me, Delta. I knew you'd do it.
So you're all kind of going in, maybe kind of being like, oh, maybe I shouldn't use my powers right now because I might go, into a frenzy and kill everyone in this club, which is probably not that good.
Probably not the best.
Probably not the best. So you all kind of sneak in. Bella ushers, including Matthew also is here. Bella ushers you all into this back room. He kind of sits down and he's like, okay, I told Boots this, but there's some pretty dark stuff happening right now in our neighborhood. Some blood witches we don't have that much info on it. They might be recruiting mortals, they might be taking out kindred, taking out mortals, but we don't really blood magic. Blood witches, yeah.
And who have they taken out so far that are kindred? I don't see how this affects me.
Yeah, I don't know shit about this personally, so.
He kind of rolls his eyes at Bella, and says, what's, it's, I don't know if it's anybody, that kind of younger, newer, Thin Blood, vampire, was the one that we found. But if mortals are taking out kindred, that should worry you, Bella.
Is there any more information about the these blood witches?
He kind of looks hesitant to say this, and he says, don't tell other people because this isn't necessarily confirmed. At first we thought it was just humans, just mortals, doing this, and that they'd managed to stumble onto some kind of occult, blood magic. I think there could be a kindred behind this, one of the older ones, and I'm concerned.
What do you know?
Well, I'm concerned it's somebody who works for, sorry, I'm scrolling to remember this NPC's name.
Yay.
Somebody who works for the prince in this area. So, part of the Camarilla. Says, I'm a little worried that it's somebody who works for Prince Antiphanus, who you all know is Ventrue, very powerful old vampire, and who is kind of so LA, there's a lot of like kind of turf war stuff between Camarilla and Anarch. It's not a Camarilla controlled city, but there is a Camarilla presence. And he's the the prince who's kind of in charge of them. But yeah, Matthew says like I'm worried that that it's a kindred who works for the prince, and he's using them to take out anarchs.
Bella just sighs and shakes her head because obviously she knows the prince, and She feels very hesitant right now to help out because even though she's an Anarch, she is Camarilla presenting.
Okay.
Camarilla presenting.
Yeah. And a member of the Prince's Camarilla specifically because he is also a Ventrue. So
yeah.
It's not something she wants to deal with right now.
Yeah, Matthew's just kind of looking at you, and the expression on his face is like, why is Bella even a part of this coterie? Like, she doesn't ever want to do anything that Anarchs are supposed to be doing.
Oh my god. I think Boots is gonna be like, that's just how all these property owners over here are. It's just typical.
Yeah, Boots, you would also recognize this name. The Prince Antiphanus goes by a different name. But in the mortal world is like a big, like, basically like landlord. Like he's buying up a lot of property.
So I probably sent him malware.
Send him malware! Do it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Were you saying that's something that did you say that's why I sent him malware? So you've done it in the past.
Then I've probably done it.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah, but you know this prince, like, is specifically kind of on your shit list, Boots, because he's contributing to a lot of the homelessness crisis in the city right now.
For sure.
That's not the vibe. Okay.
It's not. It's for sure not.
I'm gonna say that ever since you were like, Blood Witch works for Camarilla, like as soon as you said those words, Dolores has immediately just been like in her own head. Just immediately like
Ooh.
she's already zeroing in on who she thinks it is.
Mm.
And you can tell she's like, she looks pissed. She looks kind of pissed right now.
Yeah.
And she definitely wants to investigate further, and she sort of seems like she might even be in a hurry to do so.
Yeah, let me actually... There's a role for, like, exactly this kind of thing. I'm scrolling through my notes to remind myself what it is. Is it a frenzy check? Is that what I'm checking? Yeah. Ooh, yes. I'm gonna have you make a frenzy check, which this could be bad.
Oh no.
I mean, this makes sense though. This is like very triggering for her right now.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Let me check the rules really quick.
Oh my god!
To make sure that I'm doing this right. Okay. So go ahead and roll willpower. So your willpower is pretty high. It's the start of the game, so it's however many dots you currently have in willpower. And I think put your hunger at 0 for this because I don't think you use hunger die for frenzy checks. And then also add it's
our first roll.
Yeah, it is our first roll. And then you also add 1/3 of your humanity rounded down, which your humanity I think is at 7, so I think it would be 6 or sorry 2.
I add 2 to what, the dice pool?
Yes, so you'll have your current willpower plus 2 in your dice
9
pool. 9
because it's 7 plus 2.
Pretty good chance that you'll be able to resist this.
So I just do the dice pool 9, hunger 0, difficulty leave blank.
I'll say the difficulty for this is let me see, this is gonna be a fury frenzy. I'll say it's a 3 difficulty.
Okay.
So pretty good odds, but
gamers, this is the first roll of the night.
Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go. And we're rolling.
Roll.
I got 4 successes. I don't know what that means.
That's good. So the difficulty is 3, which means that if you would have gotten less than 3, this would have failed. You managed to not go into a fury.
Okay,
At this
I definitely think her fists are definitely clenched, and like you can kind of, like her fangs are kind of out. She's just like, you can tell she's like able to control herself, but she's like, it's everything that she's been preparing for, her past, like everything is just coming back to her, and it's just like the rage is just like surging through her right now, and she's like able to control herself, but she's like I need to find this person.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Bella does not touch Dolores because she can see that she's like on the brink of bursting. But she does like position her body in a more intimidating way towards Dolores and is like, you better calm yourself right now.
We need to find them. Now.
Find them in time, but we still need to gather clues.
Then let's do it.
How do we even know that it's the prince who is doing this? It's just rumors. I feel like, wouldn't I know something about it if this was happening?
Matthew, actually, I'll say this would be a good time for you to roll to see if you can get some more insight into the situation without Matthew just like telling you.
Okay.
And I think this would be probably, sorry, let me look at the attributes. I think it would be a intelligence plus either etiquette or politics or subterfuge. I'll let you choose. I think subterfuge is the one you have the most in.
I do have 4 in subterfuge, and I have 3 in etiquette. So
yeah, so it'd be a dice pool of 8, and then a hunger of 4. And I'll say the difficulty of this is 3.
Okay, dice pool of 8. Difficulty of 3. Oh my god, so many hungers. Oh, I got a failure! Oh wait, 2 successes.
Okay.
I have 2 successes.
Shit.
Bestial failure, it says.
Did you put the difficulty in?
Yes, difficulty of 3.
Okay, hang on. Let me see if this tells you.
Bestial? What does that mean?
we'll see in a second. I have to see whether.
Yo, Dreamy's the one that's about to freak out?
I'm about to freak out in my own club.
In front of herself?
I think that's a fail because you said you got 2 successes.
Yes, I have 2 successes. It says that I have a fail. It says I have a bestial failure.
So as of right now, you would fail on this roll, and you would do so in not a good way. So you wouldn't go into a frenzy, but it would just make you like not look very good to Matthew. Like you'd kind of like look stupid maybe.
Oh my god.
But I'll tell you,
or you're like rude or something.
Yeah. So we're all kind of learning this game together a little bit. So I'll let you know, Dreamy, if you'd like. You can spend a point of willpower to try to re-roll your failures to see if you can get one more success.
No, I don't care if Matthew thinks I'm stupid. He's not a Ventrue, so I don't give a shit.
Right. so you fail this, and I think.
Wait, who exactly is Matthew? Is Matthew
He's friends with Boots.
right, the Boots guy. Okay, got it.
So
also that seems canon to me anyway. So.
Yeah, he thinks you're stupid. I think he rolls he doesn't even hide his like kind of contempt for you in this moment. Bella rolls his eyes and he's like, I mean, it would be against the Camarilla's own rules if a prince of the Camarilla was known to be killing vampires. So I think you can understand why he would be keeping it secret, but I don't know. You're the one who's supposed to know about the Camarilla.
Clearly, she doesn't.
Okay, wait. I don't want to say this is Bella yet, or maybe I will say it as Bella anyways, but how do we know that we can trust Matthew's information even?
So you'd mostly be going off of, so I'll say, since this is a one-shot, you all have been working together, like, for a little while. It's up to you how much, like, you know about each other, because, you know, you all have secrets.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I guess, since, Matthew is kind of a character that you came up with, Elfie, do you want to say, a little bit about who he is to you, and, like, why you would trust him? You don't have to say it in character. You can, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Say it in character, just as
I'll
yourself.
do in third person. He is another Toreador vampire who I didn't know was a vampire at first, but he was the one that invited Boots to the Toreador party in which she was embraced in the mid to late 90s. and she trusts him a lot. She has an apartment, a studio apartment at the same complex as him, because he would often let her crash at his apartment when she was going through homelessness.
So yeah, Boots has definitely known Matthew for a while. Also, if I'm remembering your characters, I believe Dolores was introduced to Anarchs partially through Boots, which would also be like partially through Matthew, since Matthew's kind of, it's like your friend of your friend who like got you into the scene that you're in. So yeah, Bella, that's your information that you would know.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure, so that I wouldn't be asking, I guess, Matthew a redundant question.
Yeah, right. Yeah, your character would know that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, you know what? I'm gonna do something else just for fun on that bestial failure. It's not.
Oh no.
It's not that bad.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hang on. I might need to grab a physical. Actually, what is your clan compulsion, Dreamy? Do you remember? I have it on a cheat sheet. I'm just buying myself time.
My compulsion. Where does it say that?
It should be in your flaws, I think, on your character sheet. I think I have it written down.
I have enemies and stalkers.
Right.
That's right.
So it's not that. Did I not write down your compulsion? It's for Ventrue. It's like, oh, I know where I put it. I remember where I put it. Hang on. Sorry. I have so many cheat sheet notes on this game because there's so many freaking rules. Okay, so every clan has a compulsion that, like, sometimes when you get a messy critical, it kicks you into your compulsion. So let me look at what it is. Oh yeah, here it is. I wrote it down. The Tremere compulsion is perfectionism. Yeah. The Ventrue compulsion is arrogance, and the Toreador compulsion is obsession. So for Ventrue, should I do this now or should I wait? I think I'm gonna wait to make you do a compulsion, because I don't think it fits with what happened. I couldn't remember what yours was. So all of that was a diversion for no reason. It was just me looking at
No, it's okay. You're learning too.
Yeah, it's
this is a lot.
I'm explaining for chat.
Yeah, it's for you, chat, because we love you so much.
It's all for you.
Even though everyone gave us +2 hunger.
Yeah, we still love you. Even though you gave us +2 hunger, you little shit.
Hey, that's my mom you're talking about.
We love you, Mom. We love you, Mom. Except your mom. She's allowed to do that.
So just teach
But everybody else, fuck you.
Exactly.
Okay, so Bella, you are kind of taking this all in of like, should I even trust this person? Mm-hmm. What's the deal that's going on? Dolores immediately seems like pretty down to take out these blood witches. And Boots as well doesn't seem very happy about the about this prince.
No, I don't like these motherfuckers.
He doesn't pass the vibe check.
Yeah.
Never.
So yeah, what's Bella doing?
I think Bella, since it does have to do with Ventrue, she is going to be a bit more cautious, just because, like I said, if any other Ventrue catch her, then it's kind of like game over for her double agentness.
Mm-hmm.
So she is probably going to talk to her sire about this later. Not like in any specifics, right?
Because he doesn't even know.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should try to get information from the inside.
Yeah. So not anything specific, but she is filing away that she definitely needs to talk to him and see if she can get any sort of information on him.
Yeah.
She is concerned though, since it is in her territory. She's worried about how it'll affect her clientele.
Yeah.
So she says, fine, I'll help out, just because we don't want anything too distasteful to happen around here.
As soon as she says that, she's like, Dolores gives her like a side glare, just like she doesn't trust her 100%. She's like,
yeah.
She's like, you're on thin ice. I don't even know.
Yeah. So do you all, for the next thing, now that you've kind of all accepted accepted your mission. Which thank goodness. Otherwise, what am I gonna do with this one shot?
True. It's like we don't want to do that. Let's go party instead.
All right.
And then that's when the ERP comes out.
There you go.
That's
Yeah,
right.
we don't want to go do this cool mission. We're going to ERP and party.
Yeah.
Stream's
In
over.
explicit detail.
Yes,
Wrapping it up.
Change the rating of this stream to 18 plus right now.
Yeah. What do you all want to do next? Do you want to split up and look for clues? Do you want to all together like go look for information? What's the vibe?
I kind of want to hang together.
Yeah, I would like to hang together as much as possible, but I think for now, Bella will turn to Dolores and Boots and say, I think you guys should get a head start. I'm going to see what I can find out in the Camarilla first. And she says this very gravely. So like, she means business. Like, it's not to be argued against.
Okay.
She just kind of gives her like a, or like, I don't know what the sound is. Like a, that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Like a, tisk, like a tisk.
I mean, since she does
It's
have
like a
connections, in the Camarilla still. Since she's Camarilla presenting, guys,
Yeah.
she has to use this to her advantage.
Right.
Mhm.
Dolores is ready to go like now. She's like, if she like, honestly, she'd be ready to go by herself. Like she's not even like, she is very much tunnel visioning as of this moment.
Yeah. So it sounds
Oh.
like Boots and Dolores are gonna immediately go head out and see if they can find more information. And
Yeah. Need some fresh air.
yeah. Also, maybe not a bad idea for you all to get some blood.
That's
to
true.
feed on
Mhm.
someone or something. Which might actually be tough for Dolores because of your hunting style. That might take some
Shit.
doing, yeah. But Bella, you stay back. You definitely give me a. Do I even want to have you roll for this? We haven't been rolling that much. Let's have you roll for this. This would be definitely. Is it observation in this game? No, awareness. So it would be, let's say a wits awareness roll. So whatever your dots are in wits plus whatever your dots are in awareness.
Oh goodness, that's only 4.
Okay, and this is going to be, I think a difficulty 2.
Okay. Oh boy, watch me get another bestial failure. Oh, I got 2 successes. Never mind.
Perfect,
okay.
perfect.
Nice.
You notice that one of your bartenders, who you're also like friends with, Adira, she is heading out early, which she has been doing a lot of lately. Like, not like against the, like, it's not like she's just like secretly leaving, but it's like she's like, I have to leave work early, whatever. And you think, as you notice her kind of saying goodbye to everyone and peacing out, there's a part of you that's like, normally we talk a lot and we're like kind of friends. She's never mentioned to me why she keeps, like, what she's doing, like what this new thing is that's like keeping her, leaving work early.
Can I follow her?
Yeah, you can follow her. Are you trying
Okay.
to follow her so that she wouldn't notice, or are you just like trying to catch up to her
Stalking
to
her?
talk to her? Yeah.
I think I'm going to. So I'm just going to try to talk to her first, and if she doesn't respond, then I'll follow her.
Yeah.
So before she like can leave the club, I'm like, oh hey, early night again.
Oh yeah, I've just got this new like kind of friend group meeting kind of thing I've been doing. So yeah, I'm trying to get my schedule shifted around a little bit so that like I'm not leaving early, but for right now it's like, Is that
Well,
okay?
Bella does not trust that at all. So she says, yeah, that's fine, and does let Adira out the door, but with the intentions of following her.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think, yeah, let's have you roll. This is definitely stealth.
Oh, no.
And it would be, I think dexterity stealth. So whatever your dexterity is plus whatever your stealth is.
Oh, guys, I was not made for this roll. Okay, I have a dice pool of 2.
It is going to be a difficulty of 2 for her to not notice you.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I got 2 successes. Oh, thank God! Oh my God!
You still have plus 3 dice though.
You do have, yeah. So if there's something that's
true,
that's true. But you succeeded, so you're good. You follow her to kind of like this warehouse district. So she like It's like not super close, but you're able to. Does Bella have a car? I'm assuming that you probably would.
She does. She does. Yeah.
So Adira actually just like takes the bus, but you're able to follow her because you have a car. And so you kind of follow the bus, pay attention to where she gets off, and yeah, she goes into like it's not like an abandoned warehouse, but it has like a for rent sign out front. So like whatever it was before, it's kind of like in between uses. And she just like kind of goes down into this warehouse.
Ew.
Nah, bitch.
Yeah, Bella's icked out. She's like, this is disgusting. And also she probably doesn't want to leave her car in this area, but she's like, whatever. She has enough money to take care of it, right?
Yeah.
So
I think you're canonically
That's
rich.
a dispensable car.
Yeah. So she parks her car and she gets out, and even though she is very out of place, she'll go ahead and follow the 50 paces behind.
Yeah, I think you follow, if you're following like 50 paces behind, are you also going into the warehouse, or are you just like hanging back and seeing like where?
No, I will also go into the warehouse, because if Bella made it this far to this disgusting warehouse, she's definitely gonna go in just because she doesn't want to waste her time.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to go back.
True.
You go in, so you wait a little while so that you're not like immediately going in after
Yeah, you're
her.
stinking in. Are you stinking in heels? That's
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
That's a power
click,
move.
click.
Yeah, maybe after the break we can put Bella's picture up and you guys can all see.
Yeah, if it doesn't
Kinda what you're
crash the stream.
She's hot. She's hot, bro.
Dreamy did tweet it, so you should
Wait,
follow
could
Dreamy
we-
on Twitter.
Could we post it in the chat?
Oh yeah, we can. Oh,
I just put Dreamy's
tweet?
Is
Does
you
that
can
work?
post the link to it, yeah.
yeah.
A Dreamy can, because she's VIP. I think Faye you can't, because I have links turned off. Sorry.
Alright, look, it worked for me.
It's just showing up as asterisks on my screen, but Dreamy just posted it.
Okay, I just posted it.
So
Awesome.
yeah, you're kind of click going into this warehouse. You wait a little while. You open the door, and the warehouse that you go into, it's kind of like, you know how warehouses are kind of like divided into like big sections sometimes.
Yeah.
You go in, it's a big empty room, just in time to see Adira kind of going into like the next section. And you hear like people talking and stuff. But it still just seems like a big empty warehouse, so doesn't seem like a social group. Doesn't seem like a club. Seems weird.
So she is going to since Adira's in like the next section, Bella would peer from around like a corner just to see if she could see what kind of people Adira is with, since Adira is being very dodgy right now.
I will say this would require another stealth check, and it would be higher, because it would basically be like looking into a room that you know people are in. You know what I mean? And like you're like coming in like the
Okay,
entrance.
well, instead of looking, can I at least stay behind the wall and listen,
Yeah,
since
yeah,
I
you
am a
can
vampire? Okay, so
yeah.
I'll just listen, I guess. As to not reveal myself.
You kind of stand where you are and listen to see if you can hear anything. I think this is pretty high stakes, what's going on right now. So I do think it's going to be a roll, but not with as much of a dire outcome if you fail it.
Okay.
I think this is going to be an intelligence occult check.
Okay. Oh boy. That's literally
like
only two.
Dolores
I
should
have
be
these
here.
are like why do I
It's
have
this
This is
is
all. This is all Dolores.
Bella's going home after this, guys. She is.
Poor Bella.
This is not her. This is not her
actually
MO.
think the difficulty is going to be 3. So the only way you can succeed on this is if you crit. Just so you know, you can.
Oh
choose,
no! Wait, I can use my extra die,
right?
right?
Use your extra die. Yeah.
Okay,
True.
I have 3. Oh god, would it be bad if I used all 3 now?
It's up to
I think that would be bad. That would be
Up to
bad.
you
I'll
what
just
you
use
wanna
one.
do.
I'll just use one.
Okay.
I'll just use one.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's, 3 dice. Your hunger is 4, so it's all hunger dice that you're rolling,
Whoa.
or 4 dice, I think, right? Because you added +1.
Okay, well, I got a failure because I only got 2 successes.
Okay, but not a bestial failure, so that's
Not
Okay.
a bestial failure, yeah.
Which, for the benefit of we're using an online dice roller, so it doesn't come across. But a bestial failure is if you roll a 1 on a hunger die, so it's not just failing the roll; it's like getting a nat 1 in D&D. You hear people talking. You just don't know what they're talking about. Basically,
Oh my god!
Like they're saying all of this different stuff, and you're kind of okay. They're you definitely hear them talking about they're talking about a ritual. But apart from that, you're I do not even know what this is.
Oh man.
Oh,
man.
no.
You I hope you tell Dolores.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I was thinking about it. Since Adira is somewhat, I guess, precious to
Yeah, Adira is very important to Bella.
She's very hesitant to tell the others, just because she followed Adira more out of concern rather than thinking that she's involved in anything,
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think definitely since Adira is pretty important to Bella, mechanics wise, Adira is one of Bella's touchstones. Yeah. So if something happens to Adira, Bella can lose humanity, and that's pretty bad for vampires. So I think Bella, it's up to you what you would do with this information. But I do think Bella would maybe be motivated to, if you tell the rest of your coterie, they can maybe help Adira not be in whatever the situation is, because you're hearing magic ritual stuff, and you're okay, that's not good. She shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
So that might be a reason why Bella would want to say something out of protection for Adira.
Okay. I think for now, Bella is going to leave since she's heard all that she can hear. She is very hesitant to tell the others, just after seeing Dolores' reaction to everything,
You know what? That's valid.
She's a little bit concerned, you could say. So she's going to leave, and I think to get her mind off of things, she's going to have to deal with Lysander now, while Dolores. Yeah, well, Dolores and Boots are looking for their clues.
Yeah. So Bella, you leave very quickly out of this warehouse, kind of a lot on your mind. But yeah, we'll cut over to Dolores and Boots. What are the two of you doing to try to figure out your next moves? Are you looking for people to feed on? Also, maybe an important question.
I suppose we should do that first. I don't know.
Yeah, I think Boots is honestly trying to weigh the pros and cons of if she actually fed from a rat or something.
Yeah, so all of you are young enough vampires that I believe you can feed from animals. Some older vampires can't. Let me look at the cheat sheet to see.
I sort of feel like Dolores is tunnel visioning. She might not even she knows she's hungry, but I don't really think, I'm not sure that's a concern of hers. So I feel like if she's, I feel like Elfie might be here, have an animal.
Yeah.
We need a snack,
All right, let me look at what slaking hunger. Okay, so you all, your blood potency is 2. So multiple small animals or a medium-sized animal can take away 1 hunger. I don't know if either of you, I don't think that would go, I don't think animals go against people's feeding styles. I think it's just humans that you're particular about.
Right.
So I think Do either of you have good survival?
I do.
Well,
I have one.
Let me see what mine is.
I have 1 survival.
Okay, let me look at the things. Attributes.
This one says I have 2. Wait, which one do I actually have? What the fuck?
Oh, I have nothing. I have nothing in survival. For whatever reason. I feel like I should.
I think if either, so here's what I'll say. Either you can roll a check with survival to see if you can find something better. Otherwise, you're in LA. It's not that hard to find like some rats and stuff to eat, but it's I think a kind of a character decision, like whether you would be like, let's just get something, even though it's kind of gross, or whether you would like look for something better.
All right. Man, I need some like blood pouches or something.
Yeah. Yeah, so what do you think? Do you want to try to hunt for something better than a rat, or you just want to eat some rats?
I think I'm gonna have to go for a rat because Boots can see how tunnel vision Dolores is about this whole situation. And, you know, I can't spend too much time looking for someone to get permission.
Because, like, honestly, if she were to go, like, try to find more food, I think Dolores would probably just go on her own because she's that like tunnel vision right now.
Yeah, Boots has known her for long enough to know her temperament and that she's gonna do what she wants.
Exactly. I'm pretty stubborn.
As you two are walking, Boots, what describe how you're like grabbing, just like finding some rats, and like what's the conversation that the two of you are having while you're taking down some of this hunger?
I think Boots is just like, you know what, man, I can see how serious you are about this whole thing, and I don't blame you, but I think I'm gonna have to eat a rat just real quick. It won't be very long, maybe about a minute, because this area, it looks like there's an infestation in this house over here. Maybe I can get, I don't know, just a few nibbles.
Yeah, you reach down and just grab a rat.
Oh my god.
She glances at Boots for a second and is like, okay, fine. Let's go get some rats.
There are definitely no rats near the Gentleman's Club, let me just say.
Not near my fine establishment.
Yeah.
You find a dumpster with some rats.
This is grimy as fuck.
Yeah.
This is why we can't go in the front.
Yeah, this is why you guys aren't allowed through the front door.
Yeah, you go to Bella's competitor, Gentleman's Club, to the dumpster back there, and you find plenty of rats. It's way worse strip club than Bella's.
Yeah, it's not as good as Bella's strip club, okay? Or Gentleman's Club. Gentleman's Club.
Yeah. Exactly, Gentleman's Club.
Yeah. I'll say, since it is rats, go ahead and both of you rats. Go ahead and mark your hunger down to 3, both of you. So you're not completely slaked, but it definitely takes the edge off.
Yeah,
you're not like about to go.
Good. Okay.
You know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna keel over.
Yeah, you're not about to go feral. Yeah, what's your what are you planning to do to like find out more information? Is there like, do you want to try to like find some people to talk to? I believe, Boots, you have, as one of your advantages, you have contacts. So you could like reach out to your contacts and be like, hey, does anybody know about this?
Yeah, I'm gonna send a text to the group chat. and be like, yo, does anyone know about this guy? He's pretty evil. Also, I apparently maybe sent him some malware sometime ago. I don't know when, but I'd like some more info.
What is the group?
I love that.
What do you think this group chat is of? Like, what are all of you that you're in a group chat together?
Shit, I don't know. Fuck, what would it be? My scene is like the industrial scene.
Yeah. So are you? I'm assuming
the
you're
industrial
other goths.
Other goth. I'm assuming this
other
is
goths.
Kindred that you're talking to, since you're asking about this prince. Is that a correct assumption, or are you talking to mortals about this guy?
Oh God.
I think I'd just be sticking to the other vamps.
Okay.
The other vamps. I feel like I have a separate chat with the people I can talk about the Toreador stuff with.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, because you're kind of in with Toreador.
A little bit, yeah. So you send this text,
out.
Oh my god, imagine feeding on a human. You said it to the group chat, like, just ate a human.
I just ate a rat.
Oh, you know.
Just ate a rat.
A story in our group chat would be so many, like aesthetic, like, pictures and stuff.
So true, it would. Tremere just did a blood ritual.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Tag Blood Witch.
Just blood witch things. You send this text out, definitely people kind of being like, oh, like, haven't heard about this, big if true.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of, like, stuff with, like, oh, if this prince is, like, taking out kindred, even Anarch kindred, or even, like, Thin Bloods, that is still against the Camarilla. Like, you're not really supposed to be doing that unless they've done something to antagonize, you know? So, definitely with the text, I think it'll be a thing where, like, give it some time, people might get back to you with, like, more info about, like, what's going on. Is there anything Dolores is, anyone that Dolores is wanting to reach out to, or, like, ideas that you have for, like, where you might look for clues?
Does she have a cell phone?
Bro. She's from the 1700s, dude.
That's true.
She probably, like, kind of knows what it does, but she probably looks over as, like, she has a magical box.
Maybe, yeah, we'll have to talk to someone else.
I think she knows, she doesn't, like, fall apart like a Camarilla would, but I don't know. She's kind of like she's still a little bit of a boomer when it comes to technology, I think.
Something that I think is funny that I'll throw in here just from, like, the vampire rulebook is that canonically vampires can't use touchscreen phones unless they use Blush of Life to, like, make themselves look alive. So anytime vampires, if you're not, because you don't have, like, vampires by default, you don't have blood going through your body,
right?
So, like, there's no touch
it's the
screen
Vitae
sensitivity.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So what I'm imagining is that Boots has, like, a little stylus.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh my god!
Which does
has a little keychain with a rat on it.
I love it.
Perfect. So Dolores probably not gonna use her phone to contact people. But you do. Oh, here's actually something I'll give you. Because Dolores would know this. The kindred, Bryony, who, like, you kind of live with, because you live in her shop. She has, like, a library of kindred stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Dolores spent a fuck ton, like, at least 20 or so years, like, studying kindred lore and, like, so
Great.
I think she would want to go off of that.
I think let's maybe do, I think this should be a roll, because you definitely know stuff, but it's fun to roll
I know
dice.
things, okay.
All
the antediluvians.
I think this is probably, I think this is a cult. Like, I could see it being academics, but I don't think it is. I think it's a cult. So I think it would be
about kindred lore, right?
Yeah, kindred stuff.
Okay.
So I think give me intelligence plus occult, whatever your ratings in those two are. And I think it's a difficulty 3, we'll say.
So my intelligence is 3.
Mm-hmm.
And my occult is 4.
Okay. Yeah, so go ahead and go
7?
ahead and roll that. Yeah, 7.
Hunger is 3.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh,
wait, it says 3 successes, possible bestial failure.
Okay, so basically all that means is if you failed the roll, which you didn't, you got 3 successes, then it would be a bestial failure. So that's why it says possible.
Oh my god.
Because it means on
Thank
one of your
God.
hunger dice you rolled a 1, essentially. But it's not a bestial failure, it's a success. So
Thank
you're
God.
good. Yeah, it is alarming to see that. So
I see a red skull, bro. Okay, that's scary.
It's like if you were
Alarming.
playing D&D and you got advantage on a roll and one of the dice was a nat 1. That's, like, kind of what it's like. So it's like that didn't happen, but, like, there's another world in which it did.
Okay. In a parallel universe.
In a parallel universe, you had something bad happen to you. So you're just kind of, like, going through your own mind thinking about, like, what this could be. obviously there's a person that you're thinking of.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to tell Chat, for the benefit of Chat, of course, what's going through Dolores's mind more specifically, and then I'll give you information based on that role as well.
Well, she suspects that this Camarilla vampire is basically the person she has been wanting to get revenge from, and that is basically her sire, Carmilla. She basically embraced her, and not only that, but just betrayed her, and just everything everything that she's basically caused her to become everything that she hates. And she's dedicated like years to studying everything she could find out, to learning about the occult, learning about kindred lore. And she's like been ready for this for a long time. So she's like very anxious to find Carmilla and finish what she started. And maybe even get some answers to like a possible other question concerning her state of vampirism. You know, she might want to.
Yeah. She
has some questions about it.
So with that successful occult roll, and you're thinking about this, pieces are falling into place. The reason why Dolores even came to LA after becoming a vampire is because she had heard that Carmilla worked with a Ventrue Prince who lived in LA. So like, it's the whole reason why you came here. So when Matthew was like, yeah, I think it might be a blood witch working with a Ventrue Prince, you're like,
that's her.
That's probably her. Which I'll say then, because of this, because of your knowledge of like occult, blood sorcery, all this different stuff, you think, for whatever fucked up reason that Carmilla does this, that she is bringing together a group of mortals so that she can do to them what she did to your I don't know why I can't think of the word. Coven, yeah. Which ended in a lot of death. Specifically, everyone except for Dolores when this happened last.
Oh, fuck, bro. Oh, man. It's all coming back to her. Oh, dude. And even, like, the tarot reading, too. She's kind of...
Yeah.
That is, like, kind of looming over her brain a little bit.
Yeah.
And, like, her entire past and, like, all the trauma and bloodshed is just, like... She is definitely very much on edge, and I think she's very prickly right now.
Do you think Bella or Boots know anything about, like, how Dolores became a vampire? Anything about that kind of thing?
I feel like she might have told Boots a little bit of something.
Mm-hmm.
Probably...
What you know about Carmilla?
I think so.
Yeah?
I think she would at least know that she is trying to find her sire and that she doesn't like her sire, but she doesn't get into it other than that.
All right.
I don't think she would tell Bella anything.
Yeah, I don't think she would either, honestly.
So, Dolores, as you're putting pieces together and thinking about stuff, and you might even get more information later based on that previous occult roll when stuff comes up that Dolores would just know, because we've established, you know, the stuff that you remember and the stuff that you know. Is there anything that Dolores is currently telling Boots?
Yeah.
I mean, is she at the library right now? Or is she still walking?
Oh, were you? Yeah, I forgot that you were going to the place.
We're gonna...
Yeah, Boots, did you go to the magic shop, the witch shop?
Yeah, I think I'm trailing behind her because she's walking really fast and I'm just trying to keep up.
Well, you do have, aren't you super fast?
Yeah, I have what was it? It was like rapid reflexes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. That's more like rich. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can like dodge bullets like the Matrix.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! That's so fucking sick, dude. I love that. Okay,
yeah.
yeah, but I am probably just torpedoing
Yeah.
to the witch shop. So if like Boots asks anything, she might say something. She might like give her short answers, but
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll cut over to both of you having arrived at the Heath Star. And Dolores, you're just like pouring through, like confirming your suspicions essentially at this point. So like pulling information on this prince, and seeing like, oh yeah, there's this thing that like this particular Ventrue Prince is known to like work with Tremere, and like all this different stuff that you're like, okay, yeah, this is too convenient to not be what I think it is. Boots, is there anything that you're wanting to do now that you're at this little magic shop?
Kind of coughing about all this dust that's being kicked up from all these old books.
Yeah.
She smells all these weird herbs, and she's like, "What is all this shit? What is all this shit?" But she's excited to be there, and she picks up one of the books, and she sees these like drawings of demons and different angels and stuff, and she's looking at Dolores like, "What are you part of?"
Yeah, Dolores like pulls down of like this book that's like looks like it's like literally has like sprayed with human blood. It's like, okay, this is blood magic 101.
All right. Blood magic for
stuff.
dummies.
Yeah,
That's what I need.
magic for dummies. She just kind of be like, I'm not a part of anything.
Oh, all right. I can relate to that. I can relate to that.
I can relate to that.
Yeah.
And she's kind of like, you know when somebody's very focused on like their reading or like what they're doing, they're like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
She's kind of like that right now.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, yeah, whatever. No, yeah, sure.
Boots can catch the vibe. She understands.
I think that's why Dolores like has a little bit of trust for her, because she gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I only
Gets
have
the vibe.
2 in intelligence too, so you know I'm not a danger in that.
She knows that she
aspect.
probably like. I feel like she can't really explain it in depth, but she like when she gets maybe when she finishes like reading, maybe she'll give you like the TLDR.
Right. For sure.
For sure.
For sure. Yeah, man.
Hey, yo, what's the scoop? What's the TLDR?
TLDR, my coven was
TLDR?
killed.
Yeah, TLDR.
Oh my
kind
god.
of a dark backstory. TLDR.
TLDR, I'm traumatized.
Today I fucked up.
Today I fucked up when that feeling when your coven all gets killed.
Oh my god.
What a drag.
That feeling when your sire shows back up after you haven't seen her in a while.
Tugging at my collar.
Kind of awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of awkward. I want to kill her. I have so much hatred for her.
Speaking,
Oh my god.
Speaking of sires, Bella, you get back to your club, and you wanted to talk to Lysander, right?
I do. Yeah. So instead of going back to the club, I think or actually no, Bella would go back to the club, and I feel like as someone who runs like a pretty fancy schmancy like club, she would maybe that allows vampires and humans. Maybe she would have like some blood bags hidden in like her office or something like that, just like emergency.
You could do that. I will offer another option.
Okay.
If you're gonna talk to Lysander.
Yeah, she's definitely okay. I was going to say she is definitely gonna feed from Lysander.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh shit.
But she just wants, I think, some composure. So like just like a little bit before she
Okay, let me
she
look
goes
at,
to like talk to him.
Look at blood.
True. She's like fucking hunger 4 right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, I don't know. I'm so sorry to say this, but Bella Bella, I don't think you can feed from blood bags without spending willpower. Because of your prey exclusion.
That's
right. You're
true.
too high class.
I just get sick or what? I get sick or whatever, right?
Yeah.
If I try it.
Yeah. So you have.
Oh, okay. So I probably will save those in case of an actual emergency.
Yeah.
Those are still there for emergency reasons, I would say.
Yeah. So do you want to tell everybody what so Ventrue have selective feeding, which means that they're very particular about who they eat from. What is the only people that Bella feeds from?
Bella can really only feed from rich people, guys. She can only feed from rich people.
She only feeds from rich people, which is why she has this high class, expensive club.
So she at the club she can like lure some of her patrons home, and
yeah,
or into a private room.
Yeah, she doesn't want none of that stinky rat blood. Okay.
I will not be taking any stinky rat blood. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
So do you want to try to find someone to feed from before you talk to Lysander, or are you just going to talk to Lysander knowing that you're pretty hungry?
I think since there's like not a lot of time, or at least Bella feels like there's maybe not as much time as she would like to have, I think she's going to just talk to Lysander hungry, because she knows that she'll get some feeding in, even if it's taboo.
Yeah. So yeah, you go to your office. You're kind of like, okay, there's some blood bags in here. Ooh, they kind of make me feel sick to look at them. I don't want to eat those. So, yeah, are you like telling Lysander to come like meet you in here or anything like that?
To come.
Yeah.
I'm going to have Lysander meet me not at the club.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to have him. I'm gonna go back to my place.
Okay.
My fancy wherever I live, penthouse or something like that. And I'm gonna have him meet me there.
Yeah, you go back to your place, and he's already there because you had been like, "Hey, don't be at the club," so he was just at home. You come in. Lysander is like very attractive. He's old, like for a vampire. But he looks to be like in his like late 40s, early 50s. And he like dresses really well. He has kind of like salt and pepper hair. What do you think that Bella finds attractive about Lysander?
She honestly at this point nothing. She can acknowledge that he is an attractive man, and so like she is able to have like relations with him when she so feels like it, or when she needs something. But what really attracted her to him in the first place was that he was like a more powerful Ventrue.
Yeah, and still is a powerful Ventrue technically.
Yeah.
Although his relationship with Bella, for various reasons, he's lost some status in the Camarilla. But he's kind of like sitting waiting for you on your couch and says,
yeah, he still has friends who are more powerful Ventrue, but yeah, because of their relationship, she does find him less attractive because he sort of fell out of standing, guys.
He did fall out of standing. But yeah, he's kind of sitting on your couch when you get to your fancy apartment and says, Bella, my dear, what did you want to talk to me about?
So Bella sits next to Lysander and is just like kind of like getting ready to like warm up to him, just because not only is she asking for information, but she is also going to ask him for his blood.
Working up a charm.
Yes. So she puts her like hand on his arm and like bats her eyelashes at him and is like, Lysander, I heard some really, really disturbing news and it has me scared.
He like kind
that
of...
is such a good tactic with a dude, honestly.
Yeah, it works. It 100% works. He kind of like he puts his arm around you and he says, Oh, don't worry, darling. I can protect you from anything that could happen. What's this news that has you so troubled?
I heard that Kindred are being killed.
He like
Can I
did not think that that's what you were gonna say. It's like if you were like, you go to your boyfriend and you're like, oh, I'm feeling kind of stressed, and then he's like, why? And you're like, there's a serial killer on Earth. Oh,
It's so true.
Yeah.
His eyes definitely widen. And he says, I'm sure that's just some kind of rumor. Where did you hear this? Who would have told you something like that?
It's just something I've heard around the club. Are you sure you don't know anything? I thought that with your friends, they would have talked to you about it, you know.
Well, if my friends aren't talking about it, then I'm sure it's just not happening. I mean, you know, the people at the club, you get all types of clientele, and people like to gossip. If anyone important had died, I'm sure I would know.
Oh gosh, I'm trying to find out if there's like a way in which she can, because obviously she's not going to mention the prince.
Yeah. Why don't you give me this? I think this would be a good time to make like a roll, and then depending on how the roll goes, like that's, you know, how the
one of those
will go.
social roles.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think this would probably be I think it's probably just like manipulation subterfuge, because you're trying to like get information about without him knowing, which you're good at.
Okay. Thank God.
This is your specialty. Come on,
I
girl.
have
Work your
seven.
magic.
I have 7.
Yeah.
I have 7.
You have 7.
Nice.
Okay, what is the difficulty?
Let me check something really quick, because I have Lysander's stats, and that determines difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then he also has something that makes it harder to trick him. Okay.
Oh, geez.
I think this is gonna be a contested roll. So he's going to roll probably, I think this would be resolve. And probably for him, I feel like this would be like resolve, what is it? It's like it's notice or something. Resolve awareness, I think. And he gets to add extra dice to this because he has an unswayable mind.
Does he get points off for being a simp?
Yeah, he should.
I don't think he does, because Dreamy has kind of a secret that she's keeping about her situation with him. So I'll roll my dice, and then it'll just be successes versus successes. So there's not a difficulty.
Okay, so turn off the difficulty?
Yeah, you just can put 0 for difficulty.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, I just rolled. I got 5 successes.
He got 4 successes. He got 4 successes, and he also the reason why he did it is because he crit. So he got 2 10s and then nothing else. So yeah, you're kind of like, you know, wheedling your way into his good graces, and so, you know, saying all this different stuff, and he's like, well, darling, I'll keep an eye out if I hear about anything. But
I don't know. I mean, you've been hanging around some of the older Ventrue, right? And are you sure they haven't said anything?
Oh, well, I don't want to worry you. This is really nothing. But there was a Thin Blood who was killed, but that really doesn't affect us. and that probably wasn't even a vampire. I mean, humans can kill Thin Blood so easily. That's why they're not welcome in the Camarilla.
What about the prince? Has he been acting okay?
I'm sure the prince has more important things to worry about than whether a Thin Blood dies.
I mean, have you noticed anything about him?
I mean, he's concerned about the Anarch, the Anarchs continuing to gain power in Los Angeles, but
I know how much he hates the Anarchs. I just feel like, has he been more aggravated by them recently?
He has been. There've been some, some different kindred have left the Camarilla with some petty concerns and joined the Anarchs, which he's never happy about. And
what were their concerns? I don't understand why anyone would leave the Camarilla.
The normal things. They feel like they don't have enough say in what happens. They feel like the Camarilla isn't doing enough to protect. I mean, some of them have concerns about the Camarilla not doing enough to protect mortals, which, why would we care about that? It's not what the Camarilla's for. We have to protect ourselves from mortals, not protect the mortals in Los Angeles.
Do you think...
You look like you're starving, darling. Do you need to eat something?
So I'm just gonna have Bella just coyly be like, maybe, because she doesn't want to say it.
Yeah.
And then she just looks at him with like this look, like, you know.
Ayo.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Because I feel like she likes it when they offer. You know?
Yeah, he definitely, like, kind of, like, goes like this and, like, exposes his neck to you. Very readily.
Damn. And of course she goes for it. No hesitation. She doesn't give a shit, you know?
Yeah.
And this is pretty looked down upon in vampire society.
Extremely looked down upon on vampire society.
He's a freak, huh?
And I'll also say, just mechanically in Vampire the Masquerade, when a vampire feeds from another vampire, it can form what's called a blood bond, which makes the vampire who is feeding, after so many times drinking that vampire's blood, makes them like just inherently more allegiant and like loyal to the person they're feeding from. Dreamy, do you want to describe a little bit about your
Wait, I'm more loyal to him?
You two are mutually blood bonded. So he's
okay.
blood bonded to you and you're also blood bonded to him, which is like extremely toxic. Like, imagine like the most toxic relationship you can imagine. That's what's going on here because they're both blood bound to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also to add to this, like, for some vampires, like, feeding is, like, really the closest thing to vampires for sex. Like, a lot of vampires just can't have sex because they don't have blood, really. And, Dreamy, do you want to tell everyone about your ability that makes that even more true for when you feed from someone?
Oh, okay. So I have an ability called, what is it? The Lingering Kiss?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the kiss of a vampire, or at least for my ability, it puts the victim into a near ecstatic state. And they basically become obsessed with the vampire who's feeding from them. Mm-hmm. Like even seeking it out, and they basically become addicted, and if they if they don't get fed from, they'll basically it's like they go through like intense withdrawal systems to the point of even like self-harm or death.
So yeah, you're feeding from him, which his entire body just immediately like relaxes as this is like, you know, incredible for him. It induces near ecstasy in the victim.
Damn.
Yeah.
Bro.
And
He's
I'll
cooming.
say I think this might pretty much take away all your hunger.
Yay!
Yay!
In the middle, okay, so in the middle of this feeding, I would like Bella to just stop for a second and be like, Lysander, do you think you could find out more about what's going on? I'm just really worried.
Anything for you, darling. Just eat up.
Finish, what the fuck?
You're edging him.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
That's so smart to ask right before he edges.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think this is going to I'll say you'll have 1 hunger at the end of it. So it'll like 3.
Damn,
the only
girl.
way you can really get to 0 is if you like fully kill a human. So most vampires are running around with at least 1 hunger. Yeah, so you you feed from your sire. I feel like if this was a movie, it would be like a through the window shot, like kind of like a creep shot of this, because it's like people aren't really supposed to know that this happens. Right. And I think that's a good place for us to take our break, because we've been going for almost 2 hours.
Really?
So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, an hour and
that
46
went by
minutes.
fast.
Yeah. And yeah, it's gonna, who knows what's gonna happen next. You've got a blood cult, you've got all this other stuff going on, and now at least you're not starving. You're able to take care of that a little bit. But we're gonna go to a quick break. We're gonna be on break for 15 minutes, just so we can have a chance to, tabletop games take a lot of energy. Get a snack, get a drink. Everybody in chat as well, take this opportunity to stretch, get a snack, get a drink, take a bio break, all of that kind of stuff. While we're on the break screen, I do have more information about my wonderful players, because they'll have their little bios going. So we'll see you all in 15 minutes. Bye!
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 Felicitations, adventurers! We're back with the second half of Vampire the Masquerade, this one-shot that we're doing. I'm really excited to get back into it and see what is gonna be happening with our vampires. But before we do that, I'll do a little reintroduction of us and what we're doing tonight, just in case you missed what we did at the top of the stream. If you're new here, my name is Taylor. I use she, her pronouns, and I am the storyteller for tonight's story, and this is also my channel. So I do stuff like this all the time. I do at least 2 one-shots a month. This month, I'm actually having 3. So if you come back here this Saturday, I'm going to be running a one-shot of a game called Basic Witches, which is a one-page RPG. It's really fun. This will be, I think, the 4th game of it we've run. It's about high school witches hexing.
That sounds so cute.
Hexing the patriarchy. So if you like this one, you'll probably like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then at the end of the month, I forget what date it is. I think it's the 28th. I'm running a one-shot of a game called Mouse Ritter, which is very, Redwall inspired. The players all play little mice in a big world, and scary, dangerous situations. So that's kind of what I've got going on. And I'm also currently playing Stardew Valley on Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Oh, yeah.
But that's enough about me. Let me throw it over to my guests. This time we'll start with Elfie. Who are you? What else do you have going on? Where can people find you?
My name is Elfie Rat. Who are you even? I stream on Twitch under Elfie Rat. I also have a Twitter under the same name. I mainly stream Overwatch and Final Fantasy XIV, but I'm kind of branching out, looking to expand my stream repertoire and play some more games. So check me out there. I also produce music under Quayrain.
Oh, cool. Yeah, the links are in chat right now, so if you're not already following Elfie, you should give her a follow. Click those links.
Or else.
Or else.
Yeah.
I'll fuck you up.
That is a perfect segue into Faye. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Go follow Dreamy and Elfie right fucking now. Because if you don't, I'm gonna cast a spell on you. Not a good one, a bad one, where you die in a video game for legal reasons.
You die in Minecraft.
For legal reasons.
Die in Minecraft for legal reasons. My name's Faye. Normally, I am a fairy VTuber. I stream over on Twitch at Fayruna. I'm on Twitter at I think it should say Fayruna on Twitch, but it says VT because that's my Twitter. Oh wait,
do I have it wrong?
I think it's just fucking with my eyes. Twitter on Twitch. Oh no, it's right. Okay.
Okay.
It's just
say,
it was just
I did it wrong.
The lining of it that messed with me. And I'm also on YouTube. I stream mostly Final Fantasy XIV, but I do some variety sometimes. I'll be doing that eventually more after my debut, my 2.0.
Yes! So excited.
On Friday, where I showcase my new model. It's gonna be awesome. Mm-hmm. And you better give me ice cream and booba or you're banned. It is fair or not, I have come here to tell you that. And now I'm leaving. Okay, goodbye. Sorry, guys. That was fair.
Speaking of ice cream and booba, Dreamy, do you want to go next? Your little Bella in the background is really.
Hi everyone. I have if you guys didn't notice, I have someone in the background. This is my character Bella. She's pretty freaking cool. Here, I'm gonna just drag her down a little bit. But yes, my name is Dreamy. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter under Dreamyitude. I am mostly a Final Fantasy streamer right now. And I'm gonna plug checking out the boob on this character right here.
Oh yeah.
Hey, yo, I want a piece of that.
Yeah. Just in case you guys wanted to see what Bella looks like. Without it causing any stream issues, because
for some reason I had literally the reason my stream had to restart. I don't think I've said this on stream. The reason my stream had to restart is because I wanted to put the character in the overlay, and at first it crashed Discord when I just tried to open the images that Dreamy sent me, and then when I put them in the overlay, it crashed OBS. So I was like, all right,
yeah, it's too sexy, guys.
Yeah, too sexy.
It's too sexy.
Too powerful.
It's because I attached a virus to the images. Whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm no big deal.
It's like one of those bad viruses that like goes onto your computer and like downloads all your passwords.
Are there good viruses?
I guess it's a good point. No good virus.
I'm a friendly virus, okay?
Yeah. I download all your passwords and then I just have them. I don't do anything with them.
Let's have them.
I remind you.
So while we are on break, I'm gonna do some quick shout outs because since this is a tabletop game, I don't always have a chance to like say things as they happen because I don't want to, cut off the scene. But Wavebearer, thank you for the follow. Dreamy for the resub. Delta07 for the sub. Mila for the gifted sub. Delta for the gifted sub. Apogea Theta for the follow. Tisha, Captain Freestar for the 500 bits and then later the 1,000 bits. Mila gifted 2 subs.
She giveth and she taketh away.
Yeah. Mila gifted 2 subs, which I didn't even see. Watch the End for the follow. My mom, thank you for the tip and the bits. Kiato for the bits. Delta for more bits. And then Dbeck918, thank you for the follow. So I like to at least shout them out when we come back from break or at the end of stream since I don't get to do them live. With that being said... So far in our one shot tonight, it's been pretty wild. Our 3 vampires found out that there are some blood witches who are active in their area of Los Angeles, their neighborhood, who are they suspect under the tutelage of a Tremere vampire, blood witch, who herself is working with a Ventrue Prince who's trying to take down some Anarchs and Thin Bloods in the neighborhood secretly, because that would be definitely against the rules of the Camarilla. Bella originally kind of was hesitant to even take on this job since she is kind of a double agent right now, but did find out that one of her employees and someone she cares about, Adira, is maybe involved with these blood witches, who Dolores also has some history with. That's what's happened so far. And one other thing I'll say really quick before we get back into it, I was definitely shouting out some people who tipped bits. If you want to affect the game tonight, if you want to give the vampires more hunger, you can do that, which is negative for the players, but fun for the game. You can tip 1,000 bits or $10 to Ko-Fi. Let me put that link in chat. Or if you want to help our vampires, you can tip 200 bits to give one player +1 to a dice pool in their future. Or for 500 bits or $5, you can give all players +1 to a dice pool. And you all have been, you've been really helpful. Some of you, have given hunger, some of you have given help, but it's greatly appreciated. All of those tips do go to the players. So if you do that, it's just an extra thank you to my guests tonight.
Yes.
That being
thank
said,
you for giving us hunger.
So hungry.
We want some drama.
True. We live for the drama.
We live for the drama. Where we left off, Dolores and Boots were at, why do I keep forgetting the name that I picked for this freaking place?
Heath something.
Heath Star, yeah.
Heath Star.
At the Heath Star, which is the magic shop that Dolores lives at. And Bella was just doing some real lascivious behavior by feeding from her sire, which is not what vampires are supposed to do. Can
you explain again, just in case anyone missed it, why it's bad for vampires to feed on vampires?
Yes. So there's a couple different reasons. Especially the reason why it's so taboo for Bella's situation is because Bella feeds from her sire, which is because you're in the Camarilla is like you're putting yourself in a position of power over a vampire who has more power than you. So people yeah, so people look down on him because it's like, I think a little bit of like an open secret, like definitely other Ventrue know about it, or other people in the Camarilla know about it. It's not like against the rules, like you're not gonna get kicked out, but it's like messed up. And the other reason why it's bad is because Bella and Lysander are actually bloodbound to each other. So when a vampire drinks blood from another vampire, the drinker becomes basically in like kind of in servitude to the person they drink from. And if you do that a certain number of times, you become bloodbound. So that's the other thing, is they're bloodbound to each other, which is like pretty toxic relationship energy. So Bella just did that. The other two ate some rats.
I'm gonna eat some rats.
Also looked down upon, I'll say. Vampires don't love to know that other vampires eat bats, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So I'll say, as far as, because you kind of split up into different things, after those things, the events that I just described, time-wise, you are all, like, synced up. Is there anything that you're doing to, like, reach out to, like, either Bella to reach out to Boots and Dolores, or Dolores and Boots to reach out to Bella to, like, kind of reconnect over your task for the evening?
I'm gonna call them.
Yeah.
Okay. After Lysander leaves, because after I feed from him, I basically kick him out, because he's done, you know?
All right,
done.
move on. Get on. We're done.
Yeah. Like, bye-bye.
Oh, so do you two not live together? I was assuming you live together, but it sounds like you don't.
Well, he pays for the penthouse.
Oh my god, he's a mega simp.
Yeah, he has. I imagine that he has his own like large house somewhere that probably Bella stays at quite often. But she convinced him to get her own place just so that, you know.
Yeah.
She has privacy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes, you know, girl things.
For real.
Just girly things.
Actually, since we just talked about this,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bring in something with this blood binding, which is, Lysander is going to ask you to let him stay. He's pretty sleepy.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me, okay, so give me a roll of resolve plus intelligence.
Okay, resolve
plus intelligence, and then it's going to be a 4 difficulty.
Oh no, I have only 4. Why do I keep getting all these hard rolls?
Oh no.
Okay, I'm rolling. It was a failure.
Okay. You are kind of under his thrall. He's like, oh, just let me, you never let me stay the night. Just, I can hang out on the couch. Just let me take a little nap. And Bella, you feel compelled to let him stay.
Okay, I'll let him stay, but am I able to be like, oh, I just have to run back to the club. I just got a call that there's like an emergency.
Yeah, give me a, this is definitely
This is in your wheelhouse.
This is lying, but it is in your wheelhouse, yeah. I think this is gonna be what is it? Manipulation subterfuge roll again.
Okay.
And I'll roll against.
7. What's the difficulty?
It is going to be a 4 difficulty again.
Oh my god. I can't even leave it from him.
It's a toxic relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. I got 5 successes. Oh, thank God.
Okay.
God.
So you say like, oh yeah, you can stay here. Let me just go. He kind of just like stretches out on the couch and says, "I'll be waiting for you when you get back."
Ugh. Get out of here. Get out of here, Lysander.
But you are able to leave, Bella.
Yeah, so I leave, and when I'm in my car, I use my car's phone, because my car's fancy, to call
You're a fucking
Boots.
Tesla. Or
Yeah,
something.
in my Tesla.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I use it to call Boots because I know Dolores doesn't have a phone. And also, even if Dolores had a phone, I don't think she would give me her number.
No, that's so true. That's so true.
So good. Yeah, you Boots, you get a call from Bella's car phone, which sounds very 80s.
I'm trying to imagine what my ringtone would be. It'd be something stupid. Something really dumb, like circus music. I answer the phone. I'm like, you get any information or what's going on?
Boots, I'm very concerned.
Why?
I just
What's
found
up?
out from my sire. I'm just gonna say I don't think I would tell them my sire's name.
Oh, okay, cool.
That there has been a
secrets.
murder. Yeah, that there has been a murder of a Thin Blood recently, which could be connected to what Matthew told us.
Yeah, Matthew's right.
Yeah.
And also, and Bella gives like a long sigh because she kind of doesn't want to tell. Like she's okay telling Boots, but she's mostly concerned about Dolores. Yeah. One of my employees, Adira, I think she might be involved.
In what way?
I followed her. She's been acting pretty strangely recently and leaving her shifts early, so I had to follow her. And she was in some sort of strange, disgusting, icky warehouse. And I couldn't hear much, but they were talking about ritualistic magic. And I don't know
Can I hear
if
this? Or
Yeah,
it
I'm
is on
assuming it's
speaker.
on speakerphone.
Yeah, I assume it's on
Yeah.
speaker.
okay, she's gonna jump in and be like, "Where is it? Where's the warehouse?
Dolores, I don't think
She's in
Us-
danger. Everybody there. We have to go now."
is it a good idea to just rush in though?
I don't know. I don't know.
This is the difficult part. I think there are more humans involved than we thought. And I don't know if they're in thrall or being compelled by someone, but I can't let anything happen to Adira.
Okay. Well, this is out of characters, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think we should. I guess we shouldn't just rush in. But you can definitely sense that, like, Dolores has a sense of urgency because to her, she's like, "Oh my God, they're gonna do the ritual."
Mm-hmm.
know.
Dolores, something occurs to you as you're thinking about this. Tonight's a full moon.
Oh shit.
So it could be happening tonight.
Could be happening tonight.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Yeah. Okay. So she is very much like. She's like, I don't. She'll probably. You can basically see like this. She gets like even more of a sense of urgency. She's like, it's a full moon. Like, so. I don't know what. I don't know what do
so
we do, guys?
So Bella hears the tension in Dolores' voice and says, "What, Dolores? Just what do you know about this?"
Yeah, we need some more info.
Because at this point, I think it's very obvious to both me and Boots, Bella and Boots, that like Dolores is not telling us something. She's obviously very tense, but I especially as Bella, I don't know anything that's going on with Dolores.
Right,
You know,
Yeah.
That's true.
but
think
I can sense that something is up.
she's gonna say, I believe that this blood witch we've been hearing about is going to perform a very dangerous ritual, and your friend, whatever her name was, she could be in danger, and it's a full moon. So it's possible it could be happening tonight. That's why we have to find out what we're doing now.
How do you know this, Dolores?
Let's just say I have a history with knowledge of these things and leave it at that. We don't have time to talk about this.
Okay,
She
wait.
was
Now
reading
that
some scary books earlier, so I don't know.
I'm gonna say, because Dolores did tell the truth mostly, you know, like Bella chooses to believe her and can like tell that like to Dolores this is really serious. So
Yeah,
so
she
Bella
is.
is like, okay, I'll text the address to Boots.
Uh-huh.
And go and send the address to Boots, and
We have to think of something.
Go on being
We
Max.
gotta. Who's
Yeah.
like
Sort of
who
plan.
who has stuff? Who has the tools to come up with the strategy? Is that like what is that role?
It's not me.
I mean, one thing could be just like kind of looking at what your different abilities are, or actually, speaking of, let me look and see if any of your abilities would come in handy right now.
I would be able to tell if someone's lying or if
Yeah,
if
you can also
what someone's like.
Yeah, your reading people's auras could be really helpful to like corroborate if what Dolores thinks is happening. Like you might be able to tell like I think your aura, you can tell if someone's like a vampire, for example, is like one of the things you can do. Dolores, you do have some blood sorcery that could be helpful if you're trying to like break into a place.
Yo, let's go!
Yeah.
Let's go!
Yeah.
So if
Oh
you
my
want
God.
to get in a way that's like different than just like walking in the front door, you do have the corrosive vitae or whatever. I don't know how anything is pronounced.
I mean, like, what else could we do? Like, we could kind of like sneak up on them and then pounce.
Yeah, you could
But it's like-
sneak your way in.
If we have to stop them, like, what else are we gonna do, right? Like, you don't want what's her face to die. I actually forgot her name, so that's canon.
Yeah.
Poor Adira.
Yeah.
Adira, that was her name.
And then also Bella does have some dominate abilities, so compel or awe, or what's the other one? Daunt. Those are presence on daunt or presence. So maybe being able to influence some of the humans like away from Carmella's sway, like could be a thing that she could do. And then let me look at what Boots's abilities are. Definitely, as you mentioned already, Elfie, ear for lie is your aura perception. And then if it comes, you also have awe. And then if it comes to a fight, you do have rapid reflexes. So if you have to get into a fight, you can avoid some stuff a little bit more easily. And then also you do have cloud memory, so like you can do a lot of mind stuff with
Yeah, with my level of cloud memory, I can make people forget like the past few minutes.
Yeah, and a lot of that stuff is harder on vampires, but also a lot of it is like pretty easy on mortals. Like sometimes you don't even have to literally roll anything; it just works on mortals.
Okay.
So that kind of stuff I think would be helpful. As far as you know so far, there should only be one vampire here. It's just that she's a pretty powerful vampire.
Yeah.
Does that help at all, or did I just
No, that helps.
make
It's
it
gonna have to be.
more
It's gonna have to be
confusing?
Dolores, because me and Elfie just have like manipulation moves.
What could Dolores's witch friend do?
She mostly does like fortune telling, like that kind of stuff. She doesn't have like a lot of like
shit.
fighty type of magic.
It's like, you already told me what I already knew. I already know I'm doomed, okay? What else to do? Thanks a lot for that information.
Yeah.
I get it. My past is fucked. My present is fucked. My future is fucked.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think definitely there are like, you would have more options of like getting help, like getting more power and stuff like that if you weren't so pressed for time. So like, you know, there's definitely like other people that would maybe be able to help you, but like, you don't think you'd have time to gather them up.
Yeah. I guess we just have to go in ourselves.
Yep. I like the idea of
What?
Dolores, the blood magic coming in through the door, like, "What's up?"
Yeah, what's up, bitches?
Do we have any tools we could potentially use against this
Should we
vampire?
sneak up on him though? That would help if we at least had the sneak up on him.
Yeah, I think so.
Or at least I could, and then you could follow behind me. I don't know.
I think, like, I'll mention, that Bella would know this, because you were at the warehouse. There's definitely alternate ways in. So it's like, you know, warehouses often have, like, skylights, like, windows. So there are some ways that you could, like, maybe get in secretively and get close, and then, you know, see what your options are. Especially because Dolores does have the corrosive blood, basically.
So there's, like, what'd you say, windows and...
Windows, skylights, like, the kind of, like, this actually probably wouldn't be that secretive. I was gonna say, like, those docking bay doors that warehouses have, but that wouldn't be secret. People would see.
Where do you guys want to go, windows or skylight?
Skylight. Let's go in through the roof.
Yeah, lower in.
That
like,
is pretty epic.
Super spies.
Yeah.
That is epic. Let's go with that. That's the vibe.
Cool. So you all get to the warehouse. We'll just cut to you all on the roof. In this game, like, being able to get stuff like, you know, like having rope or like a way to get down is like not.
Wait, can I do like a vibe check?
Yeah, on the group inside.
Yeah, on the
Yeah, we can see them, right?
Yeah, you can see them as you're peeking in from the roof.
We gotta take a vibe check first.
I can do my
let me
aura
see.
perception?
Oh yeah, you should do your aura perception. Okay.
Okay.
So let me first figure out what
And
I
I can use my
want.
cult to see exactly what's going on, like where they're at in the ritual would be helpful.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
That's
I
true.
think that would be wits occult.
Wits and occult? Fuck
wits
yeah.
and occult, yeah.
So 3 is my wits, and then occult is 4.
Mm-hmm.
So is that 7?
Yeah, and I think this is a difficulty 3.
Is my hunger still... My hunger's 3.
Yes, your hunger's 3.
Alright, gamers, let's roll! 5 successes.
Oh,
thank God.
jeez.
Ooh.
Cool. Yeah, you're looking down. Here's,
Oh, I have to play music.
I forgot about something that's really... You would definitely notice. Actually, 2 of you would notice. So you're peering down. Boots, tell me about this nurse that you have a crush on.
Ooh!
What does she look like?
She has short blonde hair. She has green eyes, and I don't know. She's really hot. I don't know anything about her. I think she wears scrubs when she leaves for work every morning at 7 a.m.
That's so
That's my
cute.
lucky number, 7. I mean, it's meant to be, obviously.
I love that.
Boots, you're about to do your aura reading. You're looking over the side. All of you see a circle of hooded figures surrounding a prone person. There's a lot of blood, but Boots, you're still able to recognize the person as this nurse. And Dolores, this person, this nurse that Boots likes, also looks a lot like Floriana.
No! Oh my god!
Oh my God!
She was the high priestess of my coven. She was my fucking mentor, dude.
Yeah. Just something about
I didn't
her.
think you would do that.
Something about her reminds you. I'm gonna need both of you to roll me frenzy checks.
Oh no.
Which is still, both of you have a lot of humanity, so this isn't, terrible. But hang on, let me
my
see.
dice
Wait, I don't even know where my humanity's at. Oh no, we have
You
we
all
don't
have the same
it.
humanity, yeah.
Okay.
I think it's 7.
It's you have to have it unticked, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, you have to have. I think all of your humanity, I believe, is at 7. Okay, hang on, let me see.
And you only on the character sheet, you only flick it when you get less humanity.
Yeah, when you get stains, it affects it. We can handle that one, like, if it comes up. But, okay. So your frenzy roll, the dice pool for that is your willpower, your current willpower, plus 2. Because it's 1/3 of your humanity rounded down.
Okay.
The difficulty is gonna be pretty high.
Oh, goodness.
I'll say... actually, specifically, there is a thing on this. If a touchstone is hurt, it's a difficulty 3. You do have bonuses, I think, that you can add to this if you'd like to spend some of your bonuses from chat.
For dice pool?
Yes, for your dice pool.
Okay, I haven't, I don't think I've rolled yet, so I have 3. I'm gonna use 2.
Cool. So it'll be your willpower plus 2 is your dice roll.
I'll do 1, so I have 10 dice pool.
Oh, easy.
Okay,
you just need to get 3 successes.
Okay, did you already roll, Boots?
Oh god, 0 successes.
Oh,
Bro.
Oh no!
Dude.
Okay, should I roll now?
Yeah, roll.
I got 5 successes.
Oh, thank God.
Dolores, you're fine.
Oh, God.
I mean, I'm not fine, but I'm fine.
You're not frenzied. So let me look what happens. It's not that.
Yeah, I think Dolores is just like focused, and also just everything is coming back to her. And she's like, I have to stop this.
You go, Boots, you go into a fury frenzy.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
What happens with the frenzy is that I take control of your character temporarily.
What? Oh my god!
Temporarily.
That'd be nice.
In a frenzy, you're immune to health-based penalties short of mutilation. And then there's other limits too. You can spend 1 willpower to reassume control of your character for 1 turn. So you can spend your willpower while you're in a frenzy for you, Elfie, to be able to control what Boots is doing. Okay. As the other 2 of you see Boots, like, her eyes go dark, her skin grows more, like, pale and vampiric looking. And Boots, the first thing I am going to have Boots do in a frenzy is punch through this window. No! The skylight that you're looking down.
God.
Okay, well...
The glass starts falling.
Smash!
All of these women look up, except for one who's kind of at the head of this, and the nurse, who is either unconscious or dead, on the ground, covered in blood. The other 2 of you see Boots just, like, punch through this window.
Boots!
With Vampire the Masquerade, there is not initiative per turn, so it's not like you have to roll to see who does things first. Let me know, like, basically 1 action that you're wanting to do, except unfortunately Elfie, unless you want to spend a willpower. And then once everyone kind of has decided what their move is in this moment, we'll roll dice, we'll resolve things, whatever needs to happen.
I'd like to spend a willpower.
Yeah, go for it. So, go ahead and lose 1 of your willpower.
Okay.
And
She's like, hey guys, sorry, we're fixing your roofs.
You still feel furious, but you manage to take control of yourself temporarily. So yeah, you can all tell me what you want to do with your turn.
I'm gonna wait and see what happens.
Okay, yeah. What are Dolores and Boots doing?
I think Boots, well, her knuckles are pretty bloody now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And she's just kind of holding herself back, panting. She's like, sorry about that. I don't know. I think I'm a little fucked up over something.
You and me
Sorry.
both, sister.
Okay. All right. Oh my god.
You.
I mean, they know we're here.
Yeah, you
Oh,
definitely.
we just have to
Might
jump
as well
in.
go full send.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is the
I
cover.
think
Your
it's
cover's kind of
Dolores.
blown.
Yeah, I think Dolores is like, well, shit, we're cover's blown, so she's gonna fucking jump down. I think I want her to do something with blood magic.
Ooh, yeah. What do you want to do with
Does
blood
she see
magic?
Carmilla?
You see, yeah, this figure that, like, the only figure actually who didn't look up at this, who's continuing on with what she's doing, you first of all would assume that this is Carmilla, and as things are beginning to pop off, basically, she says, continue with the ritual, don't let anything stop you, calling out to the rest of the women who look down and continue with the chant
She's going to exclaim, Carmilla!
Oh my god.
She's gonna fucking jump down.
Yeah.
And she's gonna full send. I don't know. I think she's gonna do anything. I think she might know that she might not be as powerful, but she's gonna do whatever she has to do to, like, interrupt this ritual.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
Can she discern, like, where they're at the ritual?
Well, somebody looks like they're dead, so that's a
that's
like the beginning.
Our touchstone.
Yeah.
Seeing Floriana dead again was, like, just so triggering. So she's, like, pissed, to say the least. I think she's gonna. I guess the only thing she can do is try to attack Carmilla.
Yeah. So are you just going for, like, a straight up, like, punching, scratching, clawing kind of vibe?
I don't know. Or maybe because if they're doing the ritual, maybe I should do something to them. But I don't want to kill them.
Yeah, that's true. You don't want to kill them. So let me.
If they're doing blood shit, can I fuck with the blood they're fucking with?
Ooh, I like that. Ooh. Yeah. I think that would be.
I want to try to control the blood they're using and, like, interrupt it.
Yeah, that's
good
really
idea.
good. I like that.
So yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay.
I think that would be it would definitely be a cult, and I think probably wits a cult, because I think what you're doing is not like, it's not like, oh, there's this spell that I know how to do. So, like, you are thinking in the moment of, like, what can I do to control this using, oh, actually, do I want to do that, or do I want to have, yeah, I'll have you use wits occult. I think that makes the most sense. It's going to be a difficulty of 2.
Okay. And then I kind of will describe what happens once we get the.
Yeah.
Okay, you said. It's
wits and occult is your.
So it's my 9 again.
Mm-hmm. Just gotta get 2 successes.
7 to 9. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, my wits are 3, so it's 7 plus 3.
Wait, is your occult a 7?
Oh, sorry. I'm dumb. It's.
I
I don't know how to do math.
I don't think
it's 4 plus 3. I don't know how to do math. Okay,
8.
4 plus 3 is 7.
You said 4 plus 3 or 5 plus 3?
My cult is 4.
7 is your total, yeah. Unless you want to add stuff, if you have anything left that chat has given you.
I'll do one more.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Give it an 8. My hunger's 3. Difficulty is 2.
Yes.
Okay. 8 successes.
Yay!
Good luck tonight.
Does it say anything about a does it say, oh, what is it called? Savage success?
It says messy critical, 8 successes.
Messy critical. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm gonna roll something for Carmilla, but this is gonna be hard for her to beat. Because you got 8 successes.
Oh my god, my music just got more intense. Let's fucking go.
Let me look at her dice pool. For her trying not to have this happen to her.
Oh, this is badass.
Okay, so she's gonna roll a good amount of dice. But the difficulty is 8. Oh my gosh, she got 7 successes, but doesn't beat you.
Barely missed.
So that means you do, I'm gonna say, describe how you give Carmilla 1 point of aggravated damage.
So can I use the blood that's like that they're using for the ritual?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so when I jumped out from the skylights, like once Boots like punched the glass, I was like, well shit, now I'm going in. Yeah. I exclaimed, Carmilla! And I jumped from the skylights. I jumped down to the floor. I basically moved my arms and hands, and I used I kind of use the blood that's on the ritual, and I just basically send it towards Camarilla in like a piercing arrow type of way.
Yeah, you do this, and there's like, just from the pure like vengeance of your anger, there is a little bit of that acidity that you can imbue blood with as you send this like spike of blood shooting over towards Camarilla, your sire, and it like goes into her shoulder, like kind of pulling like the tension of the attack kind of pulling her hood to the side a little bit, and you can see her face as she grimaces. And you did 1 aggravated damage to her health, which is bad. Bad for her. What are Boots and Bella doing at the same time that this is happening?
So Bella jumps in after like the commotion has started, and while they're distracted, I think she would try to find Adira and like throw her out of the room.
Yeah, I think this is gonna not be too terribly hard to do.
Okay.
But it is gonna be a roll just because all of the people have like hoods and stuff on. You can't see their faces.
Yeah.
So I think this is awareness and... Oops, I opened the wrong thing. Awareness and I think composure. Composure awareness. Cause this is a tough situation. And the difficulty is gonna be 2.
Okay. Okay, so that's not the worst. And difficulty 2. I got 2 successes.
Perfect. Yeah, you see Adira. Her eyes look a little bit glazed over as she's continuing holding hands with all these other women.
Am I able to
interrupt it?
Am I able to compel her in any way?
Yeah.
Or no, because she's being compelled.
You can try to out compel. You can tell she is being compelled by something else.
Yes.
So if you want to use your compel, that's going to be. Oh, actually, yeah, I'll say it's the same thing. Because the first thing was kind of just a free action to spot her. Okay. So you can activate on your turn. You can activate 1 ability. So you'll roll charisma plus dominate.
Ooh, okay.
And then she'll roll intelligence plus resolve.
Dommy mommy time.
Okay, wait. Dominate. Sorry, I'm trying to look.
Dominate is your
oh, okay. Oh, my discipline.
ability. Yeah, your discipline.
Yeah.
So it should be like 2, I think. It might be 3. I don't know. I don't remember what it is.
We need to interrupt this ritual, like,
yeah,
you know.
Yes.
Leaving them apart.
And it'll be a difficulty of 3.
Okay, difficulty of 3.
Oh, sorry. Misspoke. A difficulty of 2. I was looking at the wrong stat.
Oh, difficulty of 2? Okay. Okay, I got 4 successes.
Perfect. Yeah. What is, I believe with compel, it's like kind of a 1-sentence, like a simple command. What do you tell Adira to do?
I want to tell her to run home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, just so that you know this, compel is... Oh, wait, hang on. I might be wrong about this. Okay, it must be possible to complete the command in a single turn. So you can definitely get her to run by the time... Like, you can probably get her to run out of the room. By the time she gets out of the room, it will, like, wear off, basically. But you can still tell her to do that. It just wouldn't happen until she gets home, if that makes sense. Is that still what you want to tell her, or do you want to tell her something different? Because Bella would know that information.
Okay, so I should just tell her to, like... Can I tell her to leave this area? Is that better?
Either way, it's going to be...
Could you tell her to sleep or, like...
just like not have her like pass out and then she's like
so like regardless of what you tell her, it's only gonna be this turn that she does the thing, because you're not like if you were a vampire who was like ancient or whatever, like you would have these powers that are like people are under my command forever, because you're all neonates. Your abilities are like very handy but not like extremely powerful. So telling her to run is not a bad command. I'm just letting you know in advance that you would know that she's not going to continue following that necessarily past this moment. You can still tell her to do that.
Okay, I'll just tell her to run then, or I'll tell her to leave, I guess.
Cool.
Leave might be better.
You tell her to leave. She tries to drop the hands of the women on either side of her. We'll resolve that in a second. But I want to know what Boots is doing. Because you spent that willpower to try to actually get to do something.
Yeah, well, Nurse is fucking dead, right? Like,
You don't know.
Okay.
You don't know if she's dead or if she's just unconscious and badly injured. You're still on the roof right now, I think.
Oh my god, if she dies, we're both gonna lose humanity, huh?
Yep.
We gotta save her, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna lower myself down and I'm gonna attend to the nurse and kind of feel her pulse to see if she's still alive or not. And do I need to do a check for any of that, or
let me look at what the check would be. I do think there is medicine, right? Yeah, there's a medicine check.
Yeah, I have nothing.
Yeah, so this would be, I think, composure plus medicine. And it's not a crazy difficult check, but it is going to be a 2.
Okay, it's gonna be 3. My dice pool and my hunger is still 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the difficulty?
Difficulty is 2.
2. Okay. 2 successes.
Perfect. She's alive. She's unconscious.
Okay.
Now that you're looking more closely, you can tell that, like, the reason she's unconscious is not because, like, she's lost, like, so much blood that she, like, fell unconscious. Something caused her to become unconscious, and then, like, you know, she has, like, you know, a wound on her neck. She has some other wounds on her body. The blood is flowing out of her very quickly as the chanting is continuing. But she's not... If it weren't for that, her injuries aren't so grievous that she would be, like, for sure dead. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Is there a way I could, like, patch her up to something real quick just to stop the bleeding?
We're assuming that the blood is coming out via the ritual, so it's probably going to be hard.
Yeah, I think the way that healing works in Vampire the Masquerade is pretty much like you go to a hospital.
Yeah, okay.
Like for humans,
Can I shout something? Can I shout something?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
While I'm, like, attending to Camarilla, I shout to Bella and Boots, stop the ritual! Do whatever you have to do! Get their hands apart! Do anything!
Yeah. Boots, while you're thinking, I'm gonna have Carmela do something in this same turn, because she rolled to, like, resist something, but that wasn't actually, like, her action. As Dolores, you're saying this.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry, not sorry. Okay, Carmela, let me see what you have to roll. Make me a resolve plus oh, no, sorry, actually. You're making a stamina plus resolve roll.
Okay. Stamina. Okay, 2 plus resolve. 5, 6, 7. 7.
Cool. Roll me that, and she's rolling against it. So
okay, I'm gonna use my extra die.
Makes sense.
I think I used my 3 already, huh?
I think that's your 3rd one that you're using now.
Yeah, okay.
I haven't been keeping track.
Dice pool 8, hunger 3, difficulty. What's the difficulty?
You don't know the difficulty because you're rolling against her, so I have to roll for her. Yeah, so just put 0 as the difficulty.
Okay. 4 successes?
4 successes. Okay, I'm still looking at what her points are. Okay. Oh, this is a good roll for her. Makes sense. 1, 2.
Oh no.
Okay. She has a big... I didn't roll it yet, but she has a big dice pool for this. And... Oh, how many successes did you get?
4.
She is going to spend willpower.
Oh, you... Can I spend willpower?
Yeah, you can. You can only do it once per roll. But if you want to try to, you know, make sure that you succeed,
yeah, I'm gonna do it.
I believe if you just put the willpower, there's like a button at the end of the thing that says willpower.
Reroll.
Yeah, click that. And mark off one of your willpower.
I see 3 successes out of 5.
Oh, how does it do this? Okay, it did the Oh. You click which ones you want to reroll. Okay, hang on. I have to remind myself how.
Oh.
I have to remind myself because I think you have to spend willpower per dice that you want to reroll. Let me check this really quick because I don't want to get this wrong. Reroll. Criticals, 1 to cost, total failure, willpower. Okay. You can spend 1 point of willpower to reroll up to 3 regular dice. So you choose which ones you want to reroll up to 3, and spend 1 point of willpower.
So I can reroll 2?
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna reroll 2. I have 7 successes.
Okay. So you have 7 total successes. She has 4 successes. She has a huge dice pool for this, but just rolled very poorly. Dolores, you feel the blood in your body start to, not even your blood, but your vitae, start to rebel against you. You feel this irony taste in the back of your throat. You knuckle down, and this attack that she was doing to force your blood out of you through magic fails. She's not able to do it. So you take no damage. Dreamy. I'm gonna roll something to see if Adira is able to get out of to get out of this hold that the other women have on her.
She better.
She does.
Yay!
Adira!
She
Yeah.
wrenches her arms away, and starts to take off running. And for a moment, the circle is broken. The blood starts to slow from this woman's body. But Boots, we're on to a new round. You're about to lose control again. Do you want to spend another willpower?
Yeah, honestly. Then I'll be left with 2, but
Yeah, so that basically means, also let me really quick, because you would know this. There are ways to end frenzy. It's either until the end of the scene, or if a certain thing happens, and it's different for each fury. For yours, it is, or frenzy, sorry, not fury. Fury frenzy. A vampire in fury frenzy stops at nothing to tear the cause of the provocation to pieces, often together with anyone nearby, friend or foe. After destroying the subject of their ire, the vampire can make a willpower test at difficulty 3, or 5 if other enemies remain standing. Success ends the frenzy, while failing drives them deeper into the rage. They keep slaying anyone in the vicinity unless subdued. So if you lose control of yourself, if you aren't spending willpower, you're going to just start attacking any of the women who are near you. I will say not the nurse, because that she's not your enemy, but any of these other witches.
Oh, damn.
But
Imagine you started attacking Adira.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Also, I'll say, the way that you end up getting out of frenzy after you kill someone is a willpower test. So if you're spending your willpower, you are making it harder for yourself to get out of the fury.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Should I don't know. I don't want to hurt anyone else.
Yeah. It's a hard choice.
Shit.
What's Boots gonna do?
I'll just stick with 2 willpower.
So you're spending one or you're not spending one? Sorry.
I'm spending one.
You're spending one. All right. So you're buying yourself a little bit more time, but you can feel the beast and the hunger inside of you, thinking just I need to protect this woman. I can take any of these people out. They're just mortals, and I can feed on them. I'm so hungry right now, and you just feel that inside you, but you steel yourself and buy yourself just a little bit more time. What is everybody doing on their turns this time?
Shit, that's kind of a concern.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to warn
for
everyone.
Dolores too.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Dude, what can we do with her? We have a few things going on right now.
A lot is happening.
I would like to see if there are any weapons, I guess, in the room.
Ooh, yeah, there's definitely all of the women you can see have like these knives that are like in their belts that that have blood on them right now.
Okay. I would like to grab one or two. If possible.
Yeah, I don't even think that's a roll because they're all doing this ritual. So like they're holding hands with each other. Yeah. You can just grab a couple of knives. No problem. What do you want to do with the knives?
I'm going to get ready to fight Camarilla just in case Dolores,
Yeah, are you getting like up like are you planning on throwing these knives or are you planning on just going in close and attacking?
I'm just gonna go in close and attack if I have to.
Don't forget what she shouted out though. What's that?
Oh, stopping the ritual?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I will have the knives in preparation, but I don't know these other women, so am I able to just like
maybe
grab one of them and like literally
can you compel
just like
the other people? Is that something you can do?
Yeah, you could try to compel other people. You could try to like literally just pull them apart from each other. You could threaten
what she said
Carmella.
Is she basically
you can do.
She basically said like stop the ritual any way you can, get their hands apart, like get them to stop. Like that was the urgency.
Yeah. So am I able to use my compel on like a group, or do I have to do just one person?
Just one person.
Okay.
But it could help you, like, so right now the ritual is it's not like stopped, but getting Adira out of there broke the circle, so the blood is flowing more slowly from their victim.
Okay, so
I'm assuming if you do it one more person, it'll like even more slow.
Okay, yeah, then I'll compel just a random woman, the closest one to me, to also leave.
Cool. That is going to be a roll. And I'm trying to find where it is for your compel. What you roll, it is charisma plus dominate.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, wait. Is that right?
I
yeah,
still have
that's right.
Okay,
Charisma
I
plus
still have
dominate.
my thing up. Okay, I got 3 successes. Is it the same difficulty as last time?
It's actually easier because Adira is a stronger NPC than a lot of these other women. So yeah, with 3 successes, you're able to. What command are you giving?
I'm also just gonna tell this woman to leave or to run away.
So yeah, this woman who's like next to Adira like takes off and runs. I'm not gonna have her roll to try to get away because before Adira was being held by 2 people, this woman's only holding one person's hand.
Yeah.
And the ritual has kind of been broken a little bit. There's like a little bit more awareness, less glassy-eyedness from these women. And yeah, this other woman just like takes off running after Adira, who is now kind of like standing, looking confused. But what are Dolores and Boots doing?
I think Boots is really biting at the bit, trying to keep herself from reaching for that. She actually has a small dagger as well in her inventory. And she's willing to lend that to anyone else, but she's thinking about just pulling their hands apart.
Yeah, I think that's probably, if you're just like physically trying to pull people apart.
Yeah, just panicking.
I think that is definitely strength. I think it's probably strength plus brawl, because brawl is unarmed combat. That's basically what you're doing.
Probably not that strong though.
They're not that strong. It's just a difficulty of 1.
Okay.
But I know that I don't think any of you have strength as a strong suit.
I have 0 strength, I'm pretty sure. So.
I have 2. So
yeah, thank God.
Oh, that's not bad.
Elfie's the strongest out of all of us.
One success.
1 success is exactly what you need. You like pull
thank God.
Yeah, it's not hard, but you do have to roll for it. You pull these 2 women's hands apart. The blood is like flowing a little bit more slowly from this nurse.
Yes.
But you feel the frenzy beginning to kick back in, and you don't know how much longer you'll be able to control yourself. But Dolores, what are you doing?
Shit. While I am concerned about Boots, I'm like, shit, she's gonna frenzy soon. I don't know.
Yeah.
I still feel like she's still pretty tunnel visioned, but I feel like I don't know what I could do to like get Boots away or something.
Yeah.
Or to stop her. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think you would know that, like, a vampire in frenzy.
This is I would know about this.
Yeah, like, not much that you can do apart from it just, like, either them able to control themselves or it just, like, them sating whatever is starting this frenzy. The only thing you know you could really do is if you wanted to, like, try to, like, physically stop her, but there's so much going on. Also, I'll say, like, before the game started, we all, I don't run games with, like, PvP, but in this situation, if Elfie was okay with Dolores trying to stop and restrain her, or restrain Boots, then, you know, you could definitely do that if it's something that you're both fine with.
That might be something Bella should do, because, like, I think I gotta deal with Camarilla.
Yeah.
Would I
think
have
that's my
time to
main
just,
concern.
like, scoop up the nurse and...
Oh, yeah, I think that would be a free action, like, to just pick her up.
Yeah, I just need to grab her and get myself out of the room, get her out of the room.
Do that, yeah.
You grab her and, like, start heading out of the room.
And I think if anything, Bella might have to be the one to hold Boots back.
Yeah.
So good luck with that. If you want to do it. If you want to do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be, like, right outside the warehouse, I suppose, right?
I don't think you'll be able to get that far in one turn, but, like, that can definitely be where you're headed. So you're, like, you know, running out.
Making my way towards the door.
Yes.
Making my way towards the door, stopping
Exactly.
blood ritual.
What's Dolores doing?
She's using the same blood she's using the ritual blood still as her weapon, so...
Yeah, go ahead. What did I have you roll before? Was it wits plus occult? I think is what I had you roll before? Yeah, and this time I think I'll have...
Plus 37.
I'll have Carmilla, since she kind of knows what's coming a little bit, is going to roll her blood sorcery. What is that? Okay. Same dice pool as before. So you're rolling versus her, so let me know what you get.
Okay. Oh, 4 successes, possible bestial failure.
Okay, so that means if you don't succeed on this, something extra bad will happen.
Awesome. Oh god. Oh god.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But let me see what she is rolling.
'Cause I might have some dialogue too.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens first.
Yeah, hang on. Let me mark down. Okay. Do you want to re-roll any dice? Oh, wait. Yeah, you still have willpower. Do you want to use willpower to re-roll any dice?
You know what? Let's spend 1.
Cool. So you can re-roll up to 3 dice.
Okay. So the swords are the successes?
Yes.
So okay, it gives me 1 to re-roll.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, so if you want to re-roll, one that's not. You don't have to do it, I'm just giving you the option, you know.
Why is it's still 4 successes?
So, did you re-rolled 1 and you had 4 successes?
Yeah.
It probably just, you didn't roll a success.
Fuck.
Okay. You try. Oh, but is it still a bestial failure?
Possible bestial failure, yeah.
Oh, I think that means you rolled another 1. If you re-rolled it.
Wow, that is so unlucky.
No.
That is legit so
I used up all my luck.
Okay, hang on. Let me look up the options for bestial failure, because I think this could get into compulsion territory. So let me just real quick look at the rules, because this is a tense moment.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the music bumping. It's a song called Hatred.
Oh!
Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Bestial failure. A failed roll, either failed, da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Generally must act out a compulsion. Ooh, okay. I am going to roll to see what compulsion it lands on. because it is supposed to be random. Hunger is your compulsion with a bestial failure. Dolores, you go to try to do what you did and redirect this blood that's already been
And as I
spilt
do
from
that,
this person. Yeah, go for it.
I'm basically just gonna be saying, I won't let you do this.
You feel the beast you try to keep at bay.
Yep.
And hunger, this deep pang. You're surrounded by blood. You're at 3 hunger. The last thing you had to eat was a rat.
Oh, no. No.
So you are going to be subject to the compulsion of hunger. You perform any action not immediately conducive to feeding at a 2 dice penalty to your pool. This compulsion ends when you slake at least 1 hunger level. So if you feed on one of these random people, you can get back to work.
Bruh. I don't want to relive that. I mean...
Are you gonna do it?
Oh,
no. Oh, dude. Oh, bro. Can I try to feed on her? On Camarilla?
You can try to. It'd definitely be harder. You could feed on one of these women, like, basically no problem. At Camarilla, it would have to be a roll, and it would be pretty difficult. What's going through Dolores's mind right now? I would love to know, as you're in a very familiar situation.
She is basically reliving her trauma all over again. This is exactly what happened to her, basically. She just remembers, like, her coven. Like, she got tricked into a ritual that killed her coven, and it was her fault, and she's reliving this trauma, and she is not like, she, as much as the beast is like compelling her to feed on these women, she's like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it again.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it again. I already succumbed to that beast. I'm not going through it. I'm not letting her do this to me again. And I think I'm gonna try to go. I'm gonna do something that's not conducive to the beast, because I think she just is so determined to not relive this trauma and to make the same mistakes she did before. And she's just like so filled with rage and fury, and she's just like reliving this horrible moment of her past that she didn't want to think about. And she's ready to like end this. She's like full send, like almost like all or nothing. Even if she dies, like, she's ready. She's ready. This is what she's been waiting for.
Are you going to try to bite Camarilla? Is that what you're planning to do this turn?
Cool.
Or attack her. If you go to bite her, okay, so I'm just going to lay out some pros and cons that your character would know. If you go to attack her, but you're not going to bite her, you're going to roll with a 2 dice penalty. So you'll have 2 fewer dice in your pool because of your hunger compulsion. So anything that you do that's not feeding your hunger is more difficult for you to do. So that's... Oh, no. So that's, like, something to take into account. You can feed from her. Oh, actually, that doesn't even apply. I was gonna say, that if you went to feed from her, you would slake your hunger if you succeed, but you could potentially be bloodbound to her, but that actually doesn't apply.
Because I'm unbondable.
Because you're unbondable. So I would say, you're probably gonna want to bite her. Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah, I mean, like, it makes sense too, because like she is like, Camarilla is the person that cursed her with the beast, and she's like, I'm gonna kill you with this beast, whether I go down or not. So yeah, she's gonna full send it. All of this rage is just like directed onto her right now. Yeah. She's gonna try to feed on her.
You launch yourself at Camarilla. Before I have rolls happen, what are Bella and Boots doing? Boots, you're gonna have to spend another point of willpower this round if you want to contain your fury.
What happens when my willpower runs out completely?
You can't fight the fury.
Damn.
Oh no.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say something else, but that's just what happens. You're still so you haven't like completely run out of the room. You have this woman in your arms, but there's other like people around. If you go outside, if you manage to get outside, there's going to be more humans around. So it's up to you.
Yeah.
It's kind of, at this point, it's a matter of when your fury kicks in and when you want that to happen.
I just wanted to get away from the other girls, not the cultists, but Faye, and I just don't want to harm them. But if I get the fury around the other cultists, I guess I'm not too sad about killing them.
If you didn't spend a willpower this turn, you'd probably just kill a cultist if you wanted to save, because after you kill that cultist, you could make a willpower test to see if that ends the fury.
Yeah.
If you spend your willpower, then it makes the test harder and harder.
Yeah.
You Boots, you give in to the fury.
Yes.
You let it overtake you. You're able to maintain will enough to gently, tenderly set this woman down on the floor. And then you just turn and sink your teeth into the closest person to you. I am going to roll a dice to see if that's Adira.
No! Oh my god, that's fucked up!
Bruh.
Dude, this is... Oh my god.
Elfie, do you want odds or evens?
Hey,
Evens.
I'm gonna be right back super quick.
Okay.
I rolled a 1, so that's odds. Boots, you sat down this person that you care about. And Bella, you watch as Boots turns and begins to suck Adira dry.
Am I able to stop her?
Yeah,
oh my god.
Technically, right now, I'm controlling Boots. This isn't really PvP. Do you want to do something? And also, Elfie, are you okay if Bella tries to stop you?
No, I'm okay with that. Absolutely. I'd be mad too.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to stop her in any way I can. I guess I do have knives, so if I have to, I guess injure her.
You have compel. You could try to compel her to stop.
Oh my gosh, is my compelling enough?
It would be a roll. It would be.
Can I feed on her? Leave her with the lingering kiss?
Yes.
What happened? Did she die?
No.
She went after Adira.
Yeah, Adira's not dead, but she is being
Did she attack her?
eaten.
Yes.
No! How did it happen?
There's actually a series of things that have to happen before we roll. First of all, Bella,
oh my God.
You need to roll to see if you go into a fury because
Oh
one of your touchstones. One of your touchstones is being hurt in front of you.
No.
Okay. So let me see.
It's gonna cause a lot of tension between our coterie, dude.
Yeah. Okay. So it is your willpower, whatever your current willpower is.
Okay.
Plus 2.
Okay, that's 6.
And your difficulty is 3. And
okay, I got 4 successes.
Perfect. You don't go into a frenzy.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You see Adira, who is this like one of the few, honestly, probably one of the few people that Bella cares about at all. Not like kindred, anything. Like one of the few people you actually care about. And you're wanting to try to bite Boots.
Yes, I'm gonna leave Boots with the lingering kiss. Sorry, Boots, this has like pretty bad after effects, I'm not gonna lie. It has some pretty fucking bad after effects for you, but I guess we'll deal with that later.
It honestly might bring you out of your frenzy, though.
Who would have thought? Let's go.
Let me look at what this roll
They're having
is.
vampire sex to get
Yeah, that's what
like stop having vampire sex to get back to work.
That's what this game is. Okay. So Oh, okay. So it's just gonna be a bite attack. To try to bite Boots. And it is... Oh, shoot. I have the bite attack somewhere because it's a specific roll. Where is it? Did I put it at the top so I could find it easily? No, I didn't. I put it somewhere random so I can't find it easily. Compulsions... Rousing the blood, slaking hunger. Bite attacks, here we go. You can roll strength plus brawl. And
I probably don't have any of those realistically.
So this is probably going to be pretty tough. Okay, so here are your options, Bella.
Okay.
You can try to grapple Boots first, which would be strength plus brawl, or you could try to just directly bite her, which would be strength plus brawl, but you'd have a 1 success penalty, so you'd lose a success from whatever the result is. If you grapple her first and then bite her, then you don't have that penalty, but it takes 2 turns. So Boots would have like a chance to do something.
I have no strength or brawl. Oh wait, do I have strength? I definitely don't have any brawl. I have 1 strength.
Yeah, so it'd be just 1 dice.
No.
You would roll 1 die, and then I know Boots has some strength.
God.
And it would be strength plus brawl to escape. So,
so my best bet is
impossible,
probably
but
to try to compel her then.
I would think so, yeah.
Okay. I'll try to compel. I'll linger and kiss you later.
All right.
Okay, so compel is also a contested roll, but something I think a little more in Dolores' favor, or not Dolores, sorry, Bella's favor. Which is, where the heck is this note? Okay, so you roll charisma plus dominate.
Okay.
Boots, I'll have you roll this. It's intelligence plus resolve to resist.
Okay.
And then whoever has more successes.
What would my
succeed.
hunger?
Okay, well
be for this if
I
I'm
got
running
4
a-
successes. So
Oh, your hunger is only 2 now, Boots, because
Okay.
you did.
All right,
you
all right.
did
Wow.
feed.
I
Okay,
got
I got-
3 successes.
oh thank God I won.
Do you
Oh my
want to
God.
spend willpower to
Okay,
try
I'm
to
glad.
re-roll some, Bella?
Wait, no, I got 4 successes.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said you got 1.
No, I got 4.
Oh,
I'm
and you
glad
said
got
I
it.
won. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you say, Bella? What's your command?
Go fuck yourself. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god, yes. That's perfect.
What you doing?
No, I would say outside of the game, based on some stuff we have as lines and veils,
Yeah.
it wouldn't work.
Okay,
but you
I'm
can do
gonna
something
tell.
else.
I'm just gonna tell her to leave her alone. Does that work?
Yeah.
Or should I say stop?
Yeah.
I feel like
No,
leave her alone.
Leave her alone works. That's direct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boots, you feel compelled for this round to drop this person, and you do get to try to make a test to get out of frenzy because you did
Right.
you did eat.
Yeah.
Let me see what the difficulty
Oh my
is.
God.
The difficulty is 5, so it's pretty hard. And it's willpower plus what is it for frenzy? Is it willpower plus anything actually, or is it just willpower? You might not be able to succeed because you don't have that much willpower left. Okay, frenzy.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's willpower. Oh, you. Oh, it's difficulty 3. It's difficulty 3, not difficulty 5.
Okay.
So I think your willpower is at 2, right?
Yes.
If you crit, if you get 2 10s, you could succeed. I think that's the only way you can succeed on this, Boots. So go ahead and roll me 2 dice.
All right. It says failure, 2 successes.
Okay. So you got 2 successes, but they weren't crits.
Okay.
You don't really, you can technically spend willpower, but then it would be harder on you. There is one other way that you can try to reroll dice, which is
Oh, boy.
rousing the blood. which I think lets you re-roll dice. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but that's what we're gonna do because I don't know where to look for this. So if you'd like to, you could risk getting hunger to try to re-roll and crit. And you'd be out of your frenzy. You would just be back at 3 hunger. Would you like to try to do that?
I don't know, man. Shit.
You're all in rough situations.
Yeah.
I'm about to go into a fury if you don't try.
Yeah, oh fuck, dude.
I think if I hold off on doing anything right now, what's gonna happen?
If you hold off on doing anything right now, you'll just still be in fury. So on your next turn, you'll go back to attacking anyone around you.
Okay.
First would be another cultist, so like,
Yeah.
not necessarily
okay.
your friends, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on doing anything for now.
Yeah. So Bella issues this command. You let go of Adira, who's like grabbing onto her neck. She's not dead. You fed on her. She's injured, but you didn't bleed her dry.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Dolores, I think. Let's do your roll of against Camarilla.
Okay.
Which you were going to bite her, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So that'll be it'll be the same thing that happened for when we were talking. Oh, you may have been away from the table for a second. Bite attacks. You can either try to grapple her first, which will take your turn, or you can just try to bite her. Either way, it's going to be strength plus brawl. And there'll be a 1 success penalty. Pretty. Dolores, I think is that only 1 dice for you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So if you don't try to grapple her first, you literally can't succeed.
Okay, I guess I have to try.
Yeah, you can try. And I'll remind anyone in chat, if you tip 200 bits, you can give Dolores.
Give me bits!
You can give Dolores another dice on this roll, which otherwise is near impossible. I think literally the only way you can do it is if she also fails. Oh! Delta!
Delta, you saved me!
Oh my god, Delta gave us. Oh, Delta did 500 bits. We all get one. We all get a +1.
You all get a +1. Okay, so Dolores, you can roll 2 dice.
Saved my life.
You can roll 2 dice. It's strength plus brawl. And I will roll for. It's a contested
And
roll, so I'll roll.
Is
for
my hunger
Camilla.
still at 3?
Yes.
You only ate the rat.
I only had a rat.
Yeah.
Rats. And you can spend willpower to, if you roll very poorly. You basically want to crit. I think that's, again, if you roll 2 10s, and it'll have the little stars next to it. Let me roll for Camarilla. Which is, I mean, the good news is she's not really strong either. She also only has. Wait, does she only have what's her brawl? Leaning into my screen to try to see. Oh, her brawl is 0. She also only gets 2 dice to this roll.
All right, cool. Thank God.
So I'll roll her 2. You roll your 2.
Okay. 2 successes! 2 successes!
She only got 1.
Let's go! Fuck you, Camarilla! You stupid cunt! Fuck you!
Describe what it looks like as you sink your teeth into, like, just running across the room, flying leap, drink from Camarilla.
So I didn't brawl her first.
You just went for it, yeah.
Okay. So I run at her. I just like a vicious, like, just a vicious, like, pounce. I sink into her neck, and it's like, I do it with feeling too. So it's like, it's not only that, it's like I'm basically taking all of that personal rage and like using the beast's hunger to like direct that all at her. So it's just this like very intense pounce that's like full of passion behind it too.
Yeah. So she is going to do something with her turn. And Dolores, give me a stamina plus resolve roll.
Me?
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Stamina's 2. And then what was it?
Stamina
Resolve.
plus resolve.
7. Okay, I have a lot of resolve, bro. So this is like literally everything I've been like working up to. So 7.
7 successes or 7's how many you're rolling?
Oh no, 7 is my dice pool.
Yes, 7's your dice pool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby. 4.
You succeed. She tries reflexively. Again, you feel this taste of like your own vitae in like the back of your throat as you're like drinking her blood.
I feel the acid.
Yes, you feel like this acid. And things are looking pretty bad. But Carmilla, as she's trying to push you off, she says, I'll offer you a deal.
I will make no deals with you.
Bella and Boots, you both also hear Carmilla say this.
Yes, I want to hear it.
Yeah.
She's like basically like trying to get Dolores off of her. Boots, you can feel that you're like literally about to, attack and eat someone else. Potentially Adira again.
Oh my god, stop it!
No.
The easy victim. This person that multiple of you care about is like unconscious on the floor, bleeding less slowly. The ritual has stopped for now. The rest of the women here are kind of like looking around confused. Dolores greedily drinking blood from Carmella's neck.
Can I try to stop Dolores so we hear what her deal is?
Bro, it's not gonna. Oh,
yeah,
this is not gonna go well. All right.
Are you like, Faye? Are you okay if?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I love the drama. Let's do the drama.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Bella, what's your mode that you're gonna try to do to stop?
Can I actually grab their touchstone?
You bitch! You bitch!
Yeah.
Can I grab their touchstone and then threaten them?
Yeah.
I have a knife.
Oh my god.
Dolores, is this a big enough threat to you that Bella needs to roll? Or is this like Dolores sees her touchstone in danger and stops?
This is a rough one. This is a tough one. Because I don't know what's more strong. Her compulsion to like finally finish what she started with Carmilla, or her compulsion to protect this Floriana lookalike.
Dolores, as you're like thinking this through and like trying to decide, you know that like it's you obviously want to kill Carmilla. Even with your friends, you know Boots is pretty much out of this fight. Is probably gonna take down a bunch of these women, maybe get out of her frenzy. Who knows what the outcome of that is gonna be. Bella, like you and Bella are both like, you're all powerful vampires, but like you know you're not as strong as Carmilla. Even as you're like trying to drink more of her blood, you can tell that like she's gonna use something. She's gonna try to get you off of her. Your mind flashes.
So I know that she could still kill me.
She could definitely still kill you. So she's injured. She's only taken 2 points of aggravated damage. Her health is 7 total.
Oh my god,
so
that's so much health.
So she's very strong, and she's a lot older than you, which gives vampires a lot more strength.
Oh my god.
I'll also say, Dolores, your mind flashes back to your tarot reading earlier this evening, and the Tower card, and the ending of something, and the revealing of something. What is Dolores doing?
I'm gonna let her do her stupid deal, even though she doesn't want to.
I just want to hear the deal.
So
We just want to hear the deal.
Yeah,
we just want to hear the deal.
But she know. I think she's she's enough like clear-headed enough to know, and like smart enough to know that she can't kill her right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
so, yeah, what? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
no,
Dolores.
you're good. You're good. I'm just thinking out loud. She is gonna hear out the deal, but I want to kind of like, I'm gonna make it very obvious that I don't like this. I want to maybe like intimidate, or like I was thinking like maybe do something to the equivalent of like, I don't know if I have, probably I guess like doing like a blood, like a sharp blood magic thing like at her throat or something, being like,
ooh, yeah,
something intimidating, you know, that I'm like, I'm gonna hear her out, but I'm ready to still fucking kill her if I, or at least try.
I
you
feel
know?
like, yeah, that, and then also like literally like you pull away, there's like a little of her blood, her vitae, like dripping from your lips, as you give her the chance to make the deal, and she says, "It's not me who you're ultimately after. It's the prince. I'm only doing this because he's telling me to.
Why are you doing it?
To take out people like you, to take out Anarchs, to take out Thin Bloods, to control more mortals. I just want power for myself. Isn't that what all of you want?"
We're nothing like you.
Get on with it. What deal do you have for us?
You are something like me, because we all have the same goal in the end. We all want to take out the prince.
Okay, so what's the deal, bitch?
She narrows her eyes at you and she says, "We work together." I thought it was obvious. We work together, and we can take down this prince. I know that none of you like him. Dolores, of course, I know why you don't like him. Boots.
Okay, I think as soon as she says like we work together, she's gonna kind of like get this blood magic dagger thing like closer to her. She's like, if you think for a second that I would work with the likes of you.
She grins as you say that, and she's like, "It's your choice, but you'll be left with the wreckage of whatever your friends do here."
Yeah, I'm so fucked up.
I'm gonna say Bella turns away for a second and like truly reflects on it, but then she turns to Dolores and she says, "Do your worst to her."
What?
And also Bella is going to head over to fight her as well.
Oh my gosh. You two head over to fight her. She shakes her head, and begins to literally fly up into the air.
Oh, this bitch.
Oh my god!
She's flying, which is something that some very high-level vampires can do.
Can we stop her?
You can try to stop her. She's headed out the broken skylight. She's gonna leave.
Okay, you go first, Dolores. You go first.
Okay, she's gonna try to aim that blood magic towards up at her and try to like you kind of pierce at her, you know?
Yeah, I think that's going to be whatever I have been having you roll, which is occult plus. Oh, actually, let me see if I want you to roll a different main ability. Oops, that's the wrong thing. Attributes, skills. I think it's probably going to be dexterity plus occult this time, because you're doing like kind of a more ranged thing.
Yeah. Okay. I got dexterity. I got this. Let's go. I got 3 dexterity and 4 occult.
So that's 3 dexterity and 4 occult. 7 total then?
Yeah.
So it's, so it's the same as what it was before.
All right. Hunger 3, difficulty.
She's rolling against you, so you don't know what the difficulty is.
Let's go, bitch. 2 successes. Can I do a willpower reroll?
Yeah.
Okay.
How much willpower do you have left?
I'm pretty sure I have 5. Because I started with 7. I think I used it twice, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have 5.
I'm still just feeding on cultists.
You have the chance to break out of it soon. Don't worry.
Yeah,
it's okay, sister. I feel you.
We'll get to Boots in a second. What did you get total, Dolores?
I'm gonna reroll. I have 5 successes now.
Ooh. You got the same number of successes, and I
Oh,
don't...
this is so cool, dude.
I don't know what happens on a tie, so let me look. Breaking a tie, Vampire the Masquerade. Oh, the initiator of the contest wins on ties. So you do one. You're doing like trying to like hit her with a blood dagger, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to like see if I can get her down by like.
So you do because it was a tie. Instead of doing aggravated damage, you'll just do superficial damage to her, which doesn't hurt your total HP as much, but it still fills in the tracker. So you're not able to like pull her down, but you are able to do some damage to her. Bella, what are you doing?
I'm going to. Can I compel her? Am I strong enough to compel her?
You can try.
Oh God.
It's gonna be tough.
How tough? What's the difficulty?
You don't know. It'd be a contested roll.
Okay.
So you'd
yes.
roll your a single action command. You would roll your charisma plus dominate.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, should I? I'm debating whether I want to use my freaking my extra die.
It's up to you.
Okay. No. Okay. I'm just gonna roll.
Yeah, go for it. Let me know what you got.
Okay, it says I have 6 successes, but I don't know how that's possible because I only have a dice pool of 5.
If you get crits, so do any of your dice have little stars next to them?
Oh, 2 of them have stars.
Yeah,
cool.
so if you get two 10s, which this doesn't show you what a 10 is, but if you're rolling on a 10-sided die, if you get 2 10s, then that's a crit, and it's worth 4. It's worth 4 total successes. So 6 is right.
Okay.
I hate to say this, she did also crit with 8 successes.
Damn.
Yeah.
Should I willpower reroll or should I? Oh God, I don't know.
What
the heck?
You can try to willpower reroll.
Okay. And then I can choose the die that I reroll?
Yes, up to 3.
Okay. Okay, hold on. I see it now.
Yeah, you click on it. It shows you which ones are successes, so like presumably you wouldn't reroll successes.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So you hit willpower reroll, and then you choose 3 of the ones that are just dots, or however many you have that are just dots. And then hit roll, and it'll tell you your end total.
Okay. No, it's still the same. Oh God.
So, are any of them bestial failures? Does it say?
No,
okay.
None of them are bestial failures.
Yeah. So you try to compel her. She laughs, continues to flies out of the building. Boots. I'm gonna roll to see if you.
I'm pretty sure Dolores might even actually like make that sound as she leaves.
Yeah.
Just like ah.
All right, let me roll to see. Boots, you want odds or evens?
Odds.
Last time you chose evens and it was a 1. This time you
No.
chose
Oh my
odds
God.
and it was a 2.
Oh my God.
You bite into Adira again.
Are you kidding me? I have to try to stop you
Dude.
again?
Give me Boots, give me a willpower roll. To see if this breaks you out of your frenzy. So I think it's just 2 dice, right? Because your willpower is at 2 right now.
Yeah. And the difficulty is.
The difficulty's 3, so you'd have to. Oh, but you
okay.
have an extra dice. Somebody,
Oh, that's right.
Delta
True.
gave everybody
Okay.
extra
Delta,
dice, so you can
use
roll,
it!
You can roll 3.
Okay.
And the difficulty is 3.
Come on.
1 success.
Do you want to make a rouse check to try to reroll failures? Oh! Delta just gave even more bits.
Oh.
Delta!
Oh my God, Delta!
Okay, so Boots, roll me just, if you want to pull up just like an online dice roller, just roll me a d10, and you want to get a 6 or higher. So you can retroactively apply this this bonus from Delta.
Is that the one that we all get one, or just?
Yes, you all get one.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh my god, I feel like I have to use my dice next time because I have a +4.
Yeah, you should use them next time. Yeah, so Boots, if you just search like roll dice on Google, it'll give you a little dice roller, and
I
then
got a 10.
that's so good. Boots,
Yay!
Let's go, Boots!
You drink. Go ahead and give yourself one less hunger, because you're drinking some blood.
Oh, are you finally out of your frenzy?
You are out of your frenzy, but you realize what you've done. And you're gonna
I feel so fucking bad.
definitely be taking some stains for this as you let the beast control you. Camarilla got away. You're left in this room with these very confused women. Adira is unconscious on the floor, but still alive.
I should have used my rolls. I'm sorry, guys. I thought that there would be something after that, so I was saving my rolls.
That's fine. You know what I'll say?
Good.
I think this is a good place to wrap up this session.
Okay.
But if you all ever want to play Vampire the Masquerade again,
Yes.
Yeah.
and I'll even say, Dreamy, make a note to yourself somewhere that you have those rolls.
Yay! I still get to keep my rolls!
The next time you play, you can have that bonus. Thank you,
Oh, thank
Delta.
God.
Thank you
Delta,
all so
thank you,
much.
Delta.
You came in so clutch. You're the best, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that's where we're gonna wrap up our one shot tonight, because the story was completed. Carmilla's in town. You weren't able to stop her. But Boots, you didn't kill a whole room full of innocent people, so that's
You
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't follow my example. That's good.
That never kill the innocent.
Yeah. But that's where we're gonna wrap up. For the benefit of chat, where else can people find you? What else do you have going on? And this time we're gonna start with Faye.
What's up? I'm Faye. I'm a VTuber. I'm on Fayruna. I'm on twitch.tv/Fayruna. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitter. I have my debut coming up on Friday for 2.0, and that's that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Exciting. Elfie, what else do you have going on? Where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at twitter.com/ElfieRat and twitch.tv/ElfieRat, where I stream lots of FF14 and Overwatch and more games as well. So I hope you'll join me there. My next stream is going to be on Tuesday. Tuesday, innit?
Tuesday.
Every other day, practically at 5 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time.
And then Dreamy, what else do you have going on? Where can people find you?
Hi, everyone. My name is Dreamy. You can find me on both Twitch and
Oh my
Twitter.
god, Wave is
Wait a second,
Oh
what's
my
happening?
gosh. Thank you for the raid, everyone.
Oh, actually, that reminds me of something.
Yes, go for it.
When you're done, Dreamy.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna say you can find me both on Twitch and Twitter under Dreamyatude, and I'm also a Final Fantasy streamer.
Yeah. Wave, welcome in. Thank you for the raid.
Okay, this
just
brings
about to wrap up.
Would you ever be open to having like guest appearances and stuff from other people?
That's what I do on this channel. So every one shot is different people. So if people want to play tabletop RPGs, hit me up on Twitter. Roll for Felicity. I have new guests all the time. Sorry, I just completely lost my train of thought. Were you gonna say something else, Faye?
Just that like maybe we could rotate like if we do it whenever we do, like we could rotate like a few people to play with us, like one at a time, obviously.
Yeah.
I think that could be really fun.
Yeah, I would love to keep playing this with you all. If you want to do it again, I'm more than happy to. So everyone stay tuned.
I was ready to keep going.
Sounds like It sounds like we're going to be doing more of these. So you should definitely follow us all on Twitter, including me, because I tweet about the streams that I'm doing. So roll for Felicity, just in case, you know, if you want to see other stuff. I am going to go to my credits screen to wrap up with chat. So I'm going to leave the Zoom call just for a second if you all want to stick around so I can, you know, wrap up with you after stream. But do you want to say goodbye to chat?
We want to say thank you to you, though, Taylor. Thank you for running this game.
Yeah, Taylor, thank you so much. This is so fun. I'm kind of sad we're stopping.
I know. We'll do it again. We have to do it again because you got to kill this Camarilla.
I do. I'm not done.
We have to do more than just kill Camarilla.
Or
we have to get the Ventrue now. Like, basically, Dolores is like, I gotta kill Camarilla. I gotta kill this Ventrue Prince.
Yep.
Yeah, we gotta see,
and maybe find out how to go back to being human. Who knows?
Yeah.
And thank you to everyone who
yes,
the
goals. Oh my god.
And then also thank you to those people who made us get hungry.
Yes.
Hunger.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, honestly, this was so dramatic. I loved it.
Oh my god, yeah.
It got very drama. All right, you want to say goodbye to chat, everybody?
Goodbye.
Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Thank you.
Goodbye, YouTube VOD.
Bye.